Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. So far, I got 11 of you here. So, here in a second, I'm going to put the StreamYard link up because I suck at these shows by myself. That's why I haven't done my wrestling show in a little bit. So, hey, Darren. So, here we go. And there it is. Let me pin that to the top. Replace pin message. There we go. So, anybody who wants to join me, please feel free. But hey, I got to, first of all, I got to thank Johnny Rock. Um, I got to 300 subs super fast because Johnny Rock hit me up on a random Sunday and was like, "Hey, man, do you want to go to this AEW show with me?" I was like, "Dude, yeah." So I went, and hold up. There we go. We got another guy here. What are you doing? Playing a game, bro? All right,
I'll
whatever.
shut it off
Yeah.
for a second.
So Johnny invited me to this show, and we had bitchin' seats, and I was taking video, and I had a video go viral. It's got like 130,000 views or whatever, and I went from like 120 subscribers to 300 subscribers in a few days. So I got to thank Johnny Rock. I also got to thank Salty Trekker. As
Why?
frustrated as he gets with me, he lets me pimp my channel. I mean, well, he used to. Last night he got a little frustrated with me, but I did cross the 300 subscriber threshold last night on his show, so I got to give him a little credit. I also got to like give a shout out to LDG, who's always been super good to me.
There you go.
Uh, Darren, who's the first one to join the show. So thank you, Darren.
Thanks.
My mom, who's my biggest fan, but that's not saying much because she's my mother. Hey, Anthony Mark, I didn't think you were going to make it. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Let me throw that up there because I have the ability to do that on this show. I used to be able to do that on the Nerd Fights, but they took it away from me for some reason.
Who's they?
Mike. Anyway. Hey, it's on the West Coast. It's 333. Make a wish. Anywho, so yeah, I just wanted this stream is all about appreciation. As many people who want to join, the link is pinned at the top. I don't care if you tip me or not. I had that linked or pinned to the top for a couple minutes, but it's in the description. If you want me to do anything on Savory or like aerial ballet, I don't know if you're here. She had me do the truffle shuffle on Salty's channel, which got me no money, but got him a few bucks because I did it. Because
Did they want you to stop? Did they pay
I'm
to
a
stop?
whore like that.
Have that ended?
Or that. So yeah. So what is it? $5 for me to take my shirt, or no, $10 for me to take my shirt off, $5 for me to put it back on. Stupid shit like that. I don't know. Just kidding. So, what? Hold up. I'm at a party on the Hudson River. Oh, right on, man. Well, hey, enjoy. Yeah, you enjoy. You watch the replay. I appreciate you, man. Anthony Mark's been so good to me. He's always like commenting on my YouTube videos. He's always liking and retweeting my tweets. So super solid guy. I think I met him through the Salty Nerd. Vader hit me up a little bit ago. Give me congratulations. Said he'd love to join, but he's at work tonight, so he won't be joining. Those other bastards on the Salty Nerds, they have no excuse. So if they don't show up, we'll just know they never really liked me. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. So what are you up to, Darren?
Just got off work not too long ago.
Your beard is looking glorious.
Oh, thank you. It's got a copy of Heinlein Starship Troopers book.
Oh, wow.
I'll be reading that this weekend. Possibly in prep for a video, but we'll see. I didn't do a 300 subscriber celebration at all on my channel.
I wasn't gonna, but a friend of mine was like, "You should do a celebration thing," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
So you're more of a streamer. I'm more of a video content person. So I just put videos up on my. I don't normally do this on my channel, so
Oh.
that's
Well,
the reason.
I've been on YouTube for years. I had a channel. So I used to be, and I'm getting back there. You see that? Hold up. You see that icon right there on my wall?
Yeah, yeah.
So I used to be known as Fat Beard, and then because I was 400 pounds and I had a really big beard, and then I lost like 200 pounds and I started shaving, which is the avatar you guys saw on the thumbnail. But then COVID happened, and I gained like 50 pounds. And apparently 50 pounds is a lot of weight. So I'm starting to look more like Fat Beard than the Dork Knight. So, and this is, so my girl broke up with me a little over a month ago. And this is my, I was joking, this is my breakup beard, but it's really my celibacy beard. If I get laid, I'm shaving. So if you guys see me shaving, you'll know, Danny got some, but it's probably going to be a while.
Secret code,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, just don't forget to shave it after like a family reunion that you told us about or something, because that would be gross, and we're all gonna think the wrong thing.
Yeah, no,
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
no. Don't forget is what I'm trying to say. What I'm really trying to get to that is don't forget you told us
that. So well, Stan Lee, shave before or after? Well, it depends. If I'm fortunate enough to actually get laid at this latest stage in my life after being broken up with and divorced so many times, if she says no, I like the beard, keep it. Well, then I'll just have to like overshare and let you know, hey guys, I got laid, but she won't let me shave. Or I'll shave and you'll know, and I won't have to say anything. So there's that.
Yeah.
You
all would know if I got laid the next day. You see me, I'll be singing show tunes. I'll be like, ding, 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 went the trolley, ring, 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 went the bell.
Oh, hey, Jedi Bill, thanks for joining. Hey, Stan Lee, I put in an application. You see, you watch. I'm on Salty Trekker Wednesday and Thursday. I can't remember if it was this Wednesday or Thursday because I've been putting in a lot of applications for us to get sponsors on Nerd Fights, and Blue Chew was one of them. And I was making jokes about it. I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday, but whenever they get back to me,
Oh yeah, I can totally imagine Salty doing a Raid's Shadow Legends.
Damn, Mom. I thought you said you weren't going to be watching this live. The heck? No. Blue Chew. I know. I reached out to them. I reached out to them and Fuel Up. So Fuel Up is going to be sponsoring Nerd Fights here in a week or two. She actually just texted me earlier today. So that's going to be a thing. Blue Chew would be game changing though. Come on. How many nerds can't get their what's up? Come on.
What is that what Blue Chew is? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Blue Chew is like it's basically like the Flintstones chewable version of Viagra.
We become so
You never heard of this?
What has happened to our society where you can't swallow a pill anymore you have to chew it.
You got to chew it up.
It's like cherry flavored NyQuil. No, you drink the green death.
Oh wow! And Stanley says it really works. Are you speaking from experience, Stanley? I'm just curious. Bird of Prey. Hey man, the link is in the description. Or no, not even. I pinned it. The donation's in the description, which was pinned, but I replaced it with the link to join. Join us, man. Bird, I'd love to have you on. Anyway, what's this LGHD TV community you support?
I support the LGHD TV community because I have an LGHD TV in my living room.
Oh.
Here, let me just change it to something.
Jesus, better. Mother. Okay. Wow, we're throwing it all out there. Yes, I had a heart attack in 2016, but I was also 400 pounds, Mother. Okay. I'm not heart attack prone. I'm a little over. I'm not going to say exactly what my weight is because I'm ashamed. I'm slightly over 200. I don't think I'm heart attack prone right now, but thank you for your concern. What's this? I support the BBQ community. You know, man, if I could still eat bread, I'd be down with that because I miss a BLT, a really good BLT. Mm. What's that line from Princess Bride where the bread is so moist from the lettuce, the tomato, the mayonnaise? Anyway,
I don't remember that part.
yeah, that's when he was talking to when they came to him to like bring Wesley to life. Anyway, don't take the blue pill. Look, Mom, you don't have to worry about anything because you know what's great about being single? My right hand doesn't care about my performance. I don't need to take any kind of pills for that. So it's probably too much info, but that's fine.
Rosie and her 5 sisters.
And yes, Stanley, as you wish, indeed. Anybody want a peanut?
Unusual size. Oh, I was watching a documentary about Andre the Giant not too long ago, and they talked about how he was actually in such bad shape during the making of that when it came time for him to catch Princess Buttercup, what's her face from the balcony, that she
Yeah.
actually was lowered down on wires so he didn't have to actually like bear any of her weight.
Oh,
You know?
yeah, man. He was at the end of his. He died shortly after that movie. He was kind of at the end of his life there. It was unfortunate. And as a wrestling
Rode the
fan, which
horse.
I've invited several of my wrestling fan friends on because not only am I a big, nerd culture guy and talk about Star Trek and Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica and Marvel and DC and all of that. I'm a big wrestling guy. But I'm going to wait till I have a fellow wrestling fan on the panel before I start talking about wrestling. And who knows, they may or
Well,
may not show up.
I
But I really,
saw Andre the Giant live in 1982. Excuse me,
really, oh
1984.
wow,
84. Yeah, it was the last AWA wrestling show that they did before AWA. That was Vern Gagne's promotion up in the
yeah,
states.
yeah,
So,
out in the Carolinas. I'm from North Carolina. I'm very familiar with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So at the time, because this was right before Vince McMahon raided AWA talent and got Gene Okerlund, Hulk Hogan, Dr. D. David Schultz, and he always had Andre because Andre was always on loan from the McMahon organization. But that was something because it was weird because people smoked, back then. So there was smoke. There was a haze of smoke there, and it was mostly adults, not kids.
Oh,
And Bobby the Brain Heenan was there, and I didn't know anything about him, so I was wondering why, because these college
what?
kids had a weasel sign,
Oh,
and
Bobby,
this is my
Bobby the
introduction to
Brain
wrestling.
Heenan is the best
Yeah,
heel manager ever.
yeah, he
Like
was. Yes,
he's,
he was.
yeah.
And all he had to do was turn his head and look at the weasel sign, and he got it. He got immediate heat. It was just great. And
So
yeah,
so
so
Hakame, do you know this person? I don't think I know this person. Thank you. Hey, anybody who's here through a friend, if you don't subscribe already, please subscribe. Um AEW or WWE. That's really hard to say because WWE's got the best storyline in the history of wrestling going on right now with the bloodline, but AEW just got CM Punk back and he just did his version of the pipe bomb on Collision last week. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night's Collision. So I don't know. I can't answer that question. Darren, do you watch wrestling? Do you have any take on
not
this?
anymore.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
anymore. I'll confess I stopped pretty much not in the Attitude Era, but in the Ruthless Aggression era, which was I think shortly after the
No, that's so funny. I didn't watch the Ruthless Aggression era.
yeah.
So I
That's when
used to do a
Cena
show on Pop Culture Minefield called Dork Side of the Ring, but I missed one show and the faggot I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that kind of thing. The guy who ran it fired me unceremoniously, but everybody still wants me to do it. All the sponsors are going to follow me and I guess I'm going to just start doing it on my own. So hey, any of you guys out there who are wrestling fans want to join me, I need a panel. because I can't do shows by myself. I'm not there yet, man. And Darren, thank you so much, because I was worried I was going to be by myself for like 30 minutes before anybody else showed up. Um, I tried. I did 2 weeks by myself of the wrestling show, and it was just I felt like I was just shouting out into the ether, and
Mhm.
just
You could just do what Salty does and bring up some game nobody cares about and play that and ignore the chat. I mean, today on Salty Trekker, Salty grumbles angrily while he
oh.
plays
So I
Path of
invited
Exile or
Salty Trekker.
Minecraft
He's
or
not
something.
here. I don't know if LDG
Yeah.
is here. He's supposed to be, but I just want to say hashtag strange new canon. And if you
Somebody
know,
was
you know.
telling
If you
me,
don't, it's all good.
yeah, somebody told me that little yarn.
Yeah. Oh, Stan, I'm sorry. Are we boring you? Hop on, man. The link is there. You can use your little avatar. Make it not boring.
So
I don't want to bore you guys. I am
did you see
so
the?
or go
Sorry, go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no, you go
I
ahead.
was
I
going to
was
say, did you see the big news about the cancellations over at
Oh,
Paramount Plus?
Prodigy. My mom texted me all boo-hooing over Prodigy. I'm like, really? You're really like
Yeah.
you're sad that Star Trek Clone Wars got canceled? Okay. I mean, sorry, mom, if you're still
I can't
watching.
believe they
Oh, oh,
canceled
oh,
Grease, The
wow.
Rise of the Pink Ladies.
Yeah, look. Yeah, yes, mom. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh God, she's gonna get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But it's basically it was Star Trek Clone Wars, and I was
It
never a
wasn't.
fan. It wasn't Star Trek. It was like it
Yeah,
was
it didn't look like Star Trek
Star
to me
Wars
either.
pretending to be Star Trek. You know, like
Is that the one
what
that
do
had
you
the
think?
holographic Janeway in it?
Yeah, whatever. You know, it's like, oh my God, it's Ariel. I didn't think you'd be here. I'm so happy to see you. The link is pinned in if you want to join. You don't have to show your face, so please. The whole point of this is I want people to help me celebrate. So I've been a guest. I was called the Popcast guys, who I'm actually really bummed that these guys aren't like my bigger guys, my bigger friends who are big shit on YouTube probably aren't going to come join this. But uh, never mind. Anyway, I'm going to get myself in trouble. Anyway. Oh, hey, Das Wolfen. What's up, buddy? Thank you, man. I appreciate. Hey, John, fucking hit the link, man. Come join us. Unless, you're going to get on Gary's shit list. But I don't know what you need to get on here. I promise I won't talk about it because I still don't know what happened. But come on, join us. Ariel, thank you. Congrats on 300. You guys are awesome. I did this 300 super quick because so the Popcast guys called me the Kato Kalin of YouTube because for the last 10 years I was guesting. I never bothered to build my own channel. I was a guest on all these other channels. And then who was it? It was Matt Vader from the Salty Nerd was like, Danny, like, because I was begging the Salty Nerds to be like, hey, man, let me do a Salty Nerd wrestling show. Just give me, just like, I'll run it. I'll do the whole thing. And they're just not into that. And they were like, dude, just do your own channel. So I was like, So then I got with Pop Culture Minefield and they let me do Dork Side of the Ring Sundays on their network. So I was like, I'm fulfilled. And then I missed one day because I had a lot of crazy shit happen in my life and I got fired unceremoniously. Like, not just fired, I got ghosted. I got fired and ghosted. It was weird. And
Persona
so,
non grata.
do what? Yeah, persona non
Persona
grata. Is
non
that?
grata.
Yeah, 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 totally. So I'm I tried it. Like, I gotta find. I need somebody to bounce off of. So I just need to find one wrestling fan. We don't have to do it on Sundays, but Dork Side of the Ring will live on. I just need to find one more wrestling fan who will do it with me. Because I'm not comfortable doing something on my own yet. You know what I mean? Which is why I was always a guest star. But I tell you what, I hit these 300 subs like that, and I cannot thank Johnny Rock enough. And the reason I got there so fast was because he took me to this AEW show, and we had amazing seats, and I had a video go viral, and I went from 120 subs to like 295 subs in a couple days. And then I had to get on Salty Trekker's nerves a few times. In fact, so bad, he almost threatened to throw me off his show last night. See, so here's the thing. He like, and I hope he's watching. And if he's not, I don't care. I'll tell this to his face. So he's like, hey, you can't push I don't want you making money on my show. You can't push your stream elements or whatever, but you can push your channel because the whole point is I'm helping you get exposure. So when you do your own
Yeah.
shows, then you can make money. And I was like,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
You
I
should be
promise you.
thanking him. Yeah.
I was like, I promise you, I won't do that anymore. As far as like the money
What?
thing. So then last night on our show, because I was this close, I was like 5 away from 300. I kept pushing hey man, I'm like, I only need a couple more. And he kept getting mad at me for that. I'm like, come on, bro,
Yeah.
which is it? Like,
Yeah,
come
you're
on.
simulcasting. I mean,
Yeah, like, come on, man. But I love Salty. He's good. But I still say hashtag Strange New Canon because Strange New Worlds is not canon. And I agree with LDG on that.
It's definitely not in continuity. I mean, I can't enjoy it. The only way I can enjoy Strange New Worlds is to tell myself, okay, this is their interpretation. This is them doing something new.
Yeah, and it's not canon. Yeah.
Which is what I had to do with the JJ films to be able to enjoy them as much as I did.
I'm not gonna say those films
right.
other than Chris Pine. Chris Pine is great, but those films are
Carl Urban. Carl Urban is my favorite part.
Oh, Carl Urban was good. Chris Pine and Carl Urban are the only good redeeming things. So what's this, Mr. Pico Boulevard? I don't know if I know you, but thank you so much. So he says, see how quick I can start a fight with Dork. Wrestling Mount Rushmore. Ooh, this will be fun. He said, oh, Bird of Prey's here. Hold up. Let me add him to the stream, but I'll finish this. Bird, let me finish this before you start talking. So he says, 1, Flair. 2, Hogan. 3, Austin. 4, Andre. Now disagree with me. I will, bro. I will. All right. So here's my Mount Rushmore. Bret Hart, number 1. The Rock, number 2. Steve Austin, number 3. The Undertaker, number 4.
Definitely.
Now try to tell me if I'm telling lies, man, because that's my Mount Rushmore.
Hulk Hogan is starting to become.
What would she say? Vince McMahon, Ted Turner. Oh wow. Okay, Ariel, I can't even take you seriously now. You better leave a super chat for that. That's ridiculous. Oh my
Hulk
god.
Hogan is turning into he's like the TOS of professional wrestlers.
No, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
The older I get. So when I was a kid, I was all about Hulk Hogan. I really was because I was born in '79, and like Hulk Hogan was my dude, man.
I had a poster of Hulk Hogan in my bedroom when I was
kid. But like the older I get, the more I learn about him. Like, just fuck off, dude. Like I just Bird of Prey. You haven't said anything. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining.
No, you woke me up because I fell asleep.
Oh, it's okay. LDG's in the house.
Yo. Yeah. Darren has a poster of Hulk Hogan like I had one of April O'Neil.
All right, guys. So let's start doing this. I will take a bong rip. There's a thing in my StreamYards.
Oh,
I guess I probably ought to.
It's one of those streams.
No, it doesn't have to be, but why not? There you go. I put it in the chat again. If you do a 420, I'll take a bong rip.
I thought you were going to keep yourself.
Why would people pay you to smoke weed?
Because people are weird, man. I don't know. People want to I don't know.
You're worried about getting fat again. Why are you smoking weed?
Well, I'm not. Unless somebody pays $4.20 for me to do so.
Yeah, but there's like 800 calories in that bong.
No, there's not.
For $5, how about you not smoke weed for a day? That I might be paid for.
Stan Lee says he's way ahead of me. I haven't got it linked up yet where it flashes over my face. So let me look here. So we have.
Well, what I meant was the munchies that occur after you smoke weed.
Oh, yeah. That's what my mom just says. So somebody called Just a Gift gave me a $3.33 super tip. So thank you, whoever that was.
A
And their
Freemason.
comment was the tip counts. I swear to you, I'm going to get Jason Price to teach me how to make that come up on the screen. Speaking of Jason, where is he? I'm going to text him.
What
right
the
now.
tip?
Yeah. I'm using LDG. I don't need your shit. I'm using Stream Elements just because that's what my
He's
buddy
gonna
Jason
make
was
the tip
helping me.
appear on
Exactly.
screen.
Bird gets it.
You're
You're gonna make the tip come on the screen. Okay, just making sure.
I asked this, Danny. How's your bandwidth doing right now? Because you've been kind of blocky this whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Darren
Stream
is
years
like
you have.
HD perfection, and you were like 1995
Of
internet.
course, it helps that I'm in black and white too.
Oh, well, maybe I should go in black and white.
No,
I
that's
tell you
not
what,
good.
man. So this is 4 weeks. I bet you I could be Darren's length in about 6 months.
Probably.
Because I've done it before.
Wow.
I had ZZ Top status in a year. Like my shit grows fast. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So
Flipping away.
we got 4 people here. I think I can have up to 5 more join us. So if you guys want to join us, click the link that's pinned
You
at
have
the
the
top of the
free
chat.
StreamYard. Is it still 6?
Oh,
The
is it
limit?
just 6 on free? Yeah, see. Hey, that's another all the more reason to give me super tips so I can upgrade. I'll actually do it during the show if it happens. I will do it during the show. Oh, wow. Mr. Pico Boulevard. No, yeah. Definitely not on Bret Hart's Mount Rushmore.
Goldberg? What?
Gold.
No.
Fuck Bill Goldberg. That's all I got to say.
Talk about what a promotion can do if they want to make a star out of somebody with a thimble full of talent.
Oh my God. That dude, Bill, I hate Bill. As a lifelong Bret Hart fan. I can honestly say I fucking hate Bill Goldberg. He just anyway. So let's really open up Pandora's box here. Darren, did you watch Strange New Worlds episode 2?
I did, yeah.
Oh, well, I know how Bird feels, and I kind of got an idea of how LDG feels. You guys want to talk
Yes,
about that?
I've seen
first?
strange new canonical bullshit. Yes.
The first thing that jumped out at me was they did it again where they insert a walk-on male Starfleet character who's there just to get scolded by a female lead.
You talking about
Right away.
Admiral April? Or
No, I'm talking about right away in the episode. You had Una and her Jag sitting there talking to what's her face? What's
Battelle.
Patel,
Captain
yeah, that's
Battelle.
Yeah.
friend, Pike's friends with benefits.
Yeah, Pike's
and
side piece.
she snaps at him for saying something that she feels he shouldn't say in front of the council. So he was written to be incompetent, so that somebody who isn't a Jag gets to, so that hurt the episode right away for me, because I'm like, okay, we're back to this shit where. Just like in the first episode of the season, where Uhura should have damn well known better that Starfleet was going to need to take her station offline when they pulled in. She should have had all of her shit in a row anyway.
Please,
it's never portrayed from their angle at all.
If I may, please, Mr. Pico Boulevard. I don't know if we know each other. I don't know if you subbed to me or not, but Brett should have ducked. Really, it's fucking wrestling. They're supposed to trust each other. No. Goldberg shouldn't have tried to kick his head off like a fucking mule. I don't know. Anyway, oh my God. And my mom, who is a big like she just worships at the altar of R&B. No, mother, I don't watch his shows. I only see him when he's on Popcast. What did he say? Let me know in the chat, because I did not. Did any of you guys? Do any of you guys know what she's talking about?
No idea.
Okay.
I mean, I know who R&B is, but
no, I do too. But apparently, he had some kind of take on Star Trek, which who doesn't nowadays?
After his going gaga over season 3 of Picard, I really don't care much what he says. I mean, it's fine. He has opinions. Sometimes I'll agree, sometimes I won't. But he's certainly
I kind of feel like this dude's being sarcastic, but I'm like, I agree with you, bro, and I'm not being sarcastic. because Bret Hart's the man. He had the best title victory wherever he won the title. Wherever he retained the title, Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
The best wrestler
well, that's
there
up
ever
to
will
you.
be was
Oh, Ariel.
Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man.
Ariel
Hey,
Ballet.
girlfriend's here.
Ariel just did again, I don't have it set up yet to go.
Another $50 super chat for you to take your shirt off.
I wish it was 50. No, it was a $4.20 super chat. She
Oh,
said,
this should be
smoke
good.
weed. I can't smoke it. I usually do edibles, but even then, I haven't taken anything in some time. So this is for you, Ariel.
I've heard bong water really stinks.
And for those of you not
that shit looks horrible,
adept in
man.
knowing
What the
what's
hell are
going
you
on,
doing with
I heard that his name
What?
was jizzed in that.
Oh, fuck
It's
you.
still in there. I can see it swirling around.
Why don't you just get a hookah? Like that caterpillar in that Disney movie.
All right.
Hey,
That's
Doris,
one
Just
down.
possessions.
Yeah.
just not into the mic with the cough, please.
Sorry.
If I may make a suggestion. But
You know what's great about my mic?
gravity?
All I have to do is tap the top of it. So if I that work? Did that work? Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to clean out my bowl and repack it. So if anybody else wants to see my dumb ass, or hey mom, I know you're here. If you don't want me to smoke, you can what's a good $420, and I won't touch the bong the rest of the
You're
stream.
charging your mom to not smoke weed.
No. I'm
The
charging
new load
anyone.
for the
I'm just
internet.
I'm charging anyone. My mother doesn't have that kind of money. She's not going to do it. But these are jokes, man. Come
Your
on, it's not a
mom is
dick. Learn how to
crying
take
right
it.
now. She's crying over your health.
She's not crying, but she does say that smoking will kill me. Uh-oh, LDG, you there?
Smoking.
Ariel wants me to talk to the mic. She says she wants me like.
Oh, that's work. Hey, that's fine.
Marijuana smoke isn't carcinogenic. That's one of the things.
I'll join you here in a second.
Opponents of marijuana have said for years is that it's not tobacco smoke. It's tobacco smoke that's carcinogenic. Weed
I know,
smoke
man. Like I wish.
just makes you silly.
I really do wish. This is like people give me shit about alcohol. This is the devil. This is like the devil. I wish I could quit these. I really do. I really do.
What kind you got there?
It's a Camel Crush Silver. It's terrible. I really do. I'm not lying though. Every time I try to quit, I'll go like I'll make it like recently I made it 3 days. And then like I felt like my whole world was falling apart, and I smoked a cigarette and I was like, oh God, there's peace in Israel. You know what I mean? I was just like
yeah. It's funny. I'm for a new writing project. I'm creating products, and so I came up with my own brand of cigarettes, kind of like how Quentin Tarantino has Red Apples.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Didn't you do a comic? Didn't Salty say you did a comic?
Yeah. It was called
Was that you?
Hyperactives, I think. Yeah.
Can you send me the? Yeah, I would love to. I'll pay for it even if send me the link on Amazon. I would love to get your like. I would love to be like, hey man, I know this dude. He wrote this book, whether it sucks or not. I'll be like, and I'll be honest, like check it out.
All right. Well, I have an actual book too.
So hey, I'm an artist, right? Graphic artist. So if you ever need anything, ever need help,
I've heard that. Yeah. And it's nice that you don't use AI too.
Well, no, I tried. So LD, you still here? He must have stepped away to smoke. I've tried.
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just muting background noise. What's up?
No. So I've tried using Leonardo. I've tried using Midjourney, and there's another one you sent me. I've tried, and I can't get any of them to work for me. And I'm like, fuck it, it's just easier to draw myself at this point. You know what I mean?
Possibly. Midjourney's really good though, dude. I don't know what your problem is with Midjourney, but you can come in the underground and I show you it's real simple.
Okay, because I use the Discord version of Midjourney and it just never works. It's just.
I mean, if you got a quick second, I'll throw one on real quick.
I don't care.
Don't waste your time.
No,
no.
It's your channel. I don't have to worry about the racist AI
look at
feelings
this.
of another.
Danny is an artist. That's why people draw him like a French girl. I wish. But if you want to see my French girl, just drop a little tip in the jar and I'll do another truffle shuffle. Oh, wow, Mom. But she's not wrong, though. Yeah, my two youngest are way better artists at 14 and 17 than I am at 44. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thanks for pointing that out, Mom. I feel really great about myself.
The second
now.
link that I posted in private chat is a better link because that's to my actual book. The other one, Hyperactives, was a comic book, and I don't get paid for that because the publisher will print more if they get enough orders on Amazon. But I mean, they have.
I want to see pictures, man. So the first one's the comic. Wasn't that the one y'all were talking about the other day? Was the comic book? You don't get paid for this?
I should, but they haven't paid me. So I'm more interested in people actually buying and preferably also reading the novella Captain Steel and Other Stories. Hyperactives is it was my first attempt at writing for that format, and I had to make a lot of compromises. It's a little bit frustrating because I know I can do a lot better now, but I was 22 when I did that.
So I don't know if LDG sees this comment from Ariel, but Ariel, you know what's funny? You say that when I first saw, because he just set this camera angle up recently, and the first day I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that's a fire hazard. And then he had a different camera angle that showed a fire extinguisher. And I was like, I told you it was a fire hazard. Even he knows it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just looks cluttered.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, so I'm sharing the
big screen TV in front of him.
Sharing the image here.
But anyway,
so I just typed in a prompt, ultra realistic YouTuber celebrating his 300th subscriber. Do you see the share screen down below there?
Oh, yeah. Here, let me do that. Sorry.
There we go. All right. So, this was just now.
Yeah, that doesn't look like me at all. Did you not give it a picture of me or
doesn't
something?
have to look at you. Yeah. I wasn't trying to get it to look like you, but basically you just, once you get here, you just / imagine, right? It says prompt. And then you type in
I've used it. I've used it, bro. I just.
So what's the problem? What's the issue?
It just doesn't.
Give me a prompt. I mean, when you tried using before, you should be able to remember one of them.
No, hold up.
I'll pull too many hits already.
I mean, I've only taken one, but on the show. Hold up. Let me pull up my Discord and I'll go to my history. Well,
yeah, give me a prompt. Exactly.
All right, hold up. Imagine. Let's do. A hippie Papa Smurf smoking weed out of a bong. No, hippie. Hippie. H-I.
Hey, dumb fuck.
Hippie. No, go back. Hippie.
No.
You guys, stop smoking. I'm not trying to spell the word hippie in that word right now.
Okay, my bad.
Hyper realistic.
It doesn't have to be.
Just give me 1 second. Okay. Hyper realistic image of Papa Smurf smoking a joint.
There's one P in Papa.
And then what is it called?
There is only one P in Papa.
Aspect ratio 16:9. What did I spell? Just one P?
One P in Papa.
P in Papa.
Oh God. So I don't know if my mom is still here. I'm going to throw her under the bus. So Mr. Pico Boulevard says Papa Smurf has blue balls. So when I was a kid, we went on some kind of skiing trip. And Mom, if you're listening and you want to stop me before I get to the end, You just start saying like stop in the chat. So we went to somewhere in Maine. I forget the name of the place to ski, and my mom wasn't really a big skier. My brother and my dad and I, we were all about it.
And
So
Sorry.
yeah. What was the name of that place, Mom? Do you know? Well, I'm getting to the Papa Smurf joke, so you might not want me to tell this joke, Mother. So anyway, so my mom stayed at the bar while the three of us skied, right? So by the time we were done skiing and we got back to meet my mom, and I have to be maybe 13, I think like 12 or 13. So we get back to the bar. My mom's been drinking the whole time. And apparently the drinks she was drinking were blue. So her tongue was like deep blue. Mother, that's irrelevant. And I believe you. He probably was, because he's a scumbag, piece of shit. But that doesn't change the fact that when we got back to the bar to meet up with you, your tongue was a really deep blue. And I'll never forget this. Again, I'm 12 or 13. So my mother said, okay, blue. Okay. She's not going to mind me telling this joke because she's telling me the drink she was drinking. She was having a blue Hawaiian. So, so my dad says something smart assy to her, and I'm a kid, and apparently I didn't know he was fucking around with his girlfriend, which apparently was the case. So my mom said something to the effect of, I'm sorry, while you've been busy, I've been blowing Papa Smurf. And I'm like 12 or 13.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that'll ruin a kid.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, LD, your brilliant AI Midjourney.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Papa Smurf at all.
And part of the problem.
Give me a second, guys. I'm not behind the computer. You can minimize it for now. Just give me a minute.
Part of the problem. Part of the problem may be that you didn't capitalize Papa Smurf and make it a proper noun. Because
also,
then it's going to look up Papa Kusma. Yeah.
Ultra realistic.
Oh,
which is not what anybody wanted.
Mom remembers.
Also,
you guys see that comment?
Yeah. I fell off the bar stool laughing my $$.
Yeah, she remembers. That was a formative, dude. I think my mom has the video on that same trip. I used to think I was going to be like a movie maker. And my dad got us this camcorder. Again, remember I was born in 79. So this is in like the late 80s, early 90s. So I had this camcorder I would take with me everywhere. I would record everything. And I was in the back seat while we were driving up there, and I was recording. And I don't think my dad knew, because my dad was like, my mom and I watched this not recently, but probably like within the last 5 or 6 years. She found the VHS tape because it was one of those VHS camcorders. You know what I mean? Right. And my dad was being a real dick to my mother. And my mother was just kind of like being cool about it, give him a little snark back, but like kind of taking his shit, And then my dad turned around and he does this double take where he notices I'm recording, and he's like, turn that, and he gets all serious and shit. Oh my God, Mom, I will pay money if we can convert that so I can put that shit on YouTube, because it's gold. It's so funny. Oh my God. There's so many videos like that. That whole trip I was taking videos because I thought I was a movie maker. It's like a 13-year-old. Like, I'm going to be the next Steven Spielberg. Ooh.
With my VHS.
Yeah.
Well, Spielberg, I think, had a Super 8 camera.
He had a Super 8. Well, he's older than me, so yeah.
Right, yeah. In fact, he made a movie called Super 8 at some point. I can't remember.
Did he make that movie? I thought that was...
He was a producer of it, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So make, not really, but yeah. It's like...
All right, guys. Well, hey, if you want to see me take another bong rip, just click the link, donate $4.20, and I will take another bong rip.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Here, in case it.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, let's be honest. If you guys take too long, I'm going to take another one anyway, because I'm not on Salty's channel, and I can do this now.
Right. Yeah. Not on my channel. Not on my channel. Don't say cuck. I don't like that. Oh, and then he says cuck later.
Oh, who's that?
It looks like Mother.
Is that Mama?
Could be Mother.
You're looking for trouble?
No.
Oh, it's not really?
You came to the right place.
His mother has the Eastern accent that he tries to have.
That is a dream catcher on LDG's microphone, whoever was asking. Yes. Arabic.
He told his mother that I was making fun of her once, and I could hear his mother like shouting into his mic, "You making fun of me?" You know, she sounded like De Niro in Taxi Driver. You must be making fun of me. I'm the one here.
We got Tim join in. What up, Tim? Look at that. See, look at that. That's Papa Smurf. There you go.
One try.
There you go. That's what's up.
AI.
Papa Smurf Santa Claus.
Look at your fine AI directing skills compared to the computer.
I know, right? You're putting LDG to shame, and he's always.
I know, and this is a free site here. I just let me hold on. Let me hit generate again. See what happens.
La, 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 la,
la. All right, that's a failure.
Okay, that second one was a mistake.
That's a failure. Yep, that's a failure.
It doesn't know that. It's kind of like, I think the first time I played around with AI, I did it for like 10 minutes.
Let's add the word anime to it and see what happens.
So here's the thing. All you MFers that don't know how to draw, I understand you can mess around with AI for hours, but I have no patience for that. If I can't get what I want out of an art AI in like 20 minutes, fuck it, I'll draw it myself. You know what I mean? Just like,
I'd much rather work with a really good human artist.
Yeah.
This looks like a Christmas ornament.
Looks like something that goes in your yard.
Why does it keep making Papa Smurf look like Santa Claus and all of this?
I don't know, or a garden gnome,
No, it's clearly that's Santa Smurf. That's Papa Santa Smurf.
I remember back when the Smurf cartoon hadn't hit yet.
Yeah, look at that. See, Ariel even says Papa Claus.
Papa Claus, yep.
Yeah. But when the Smurfs in the United States, the only place you found Smurfs were in like gift stores. They had the little figurines, and nobody knew what they were. Like, what are these Smurfs? And they, because the Smurfs were actually created in the late 50s by a French comic strip artist named Piao. And
really?
In fact, in the cartoon, if you remember, at the end of the cartoon, right before they would cut to commercial, they would say Smurfs created by Piao, and they'd have his signature on the screen. But yeah, they've been around since the late 50s.
LD, you ready for me to?
Louie,
I'm talking to you.
He's testing the air, wind.
Do you want me to put your thing back up, or you want me to kick it?
What happened?
Do you want me to put your screen share back up, or do you want me to drop it?
I don't know what that means either, by the way. I mean, shaking your finger at somebody, that's the universal symbol for...
I'm sorry. I thought you were yelling at me. I went in the other room for a second.
No, sorry. Nobody's yelling at you, Tim.
You are the total... You know why we're not yelling at you, Tim?
Desktop is pretty boss. I like your desktop.
You know why we're not yelling at you, Tim? Because you're not a total expert at fucking up.
I'm my own special expert at fucking up.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Ariel pays the bills around here, so I'm going to listen to her.
Come on, Darren. I've gotten you to yell at me a few times.
I don't think I've ever yelled at you with the same level of insanity and passion as I have for that balding guy down there.
Aravic says, my dad was stationed in Belgium where Smurfs were created. There was no shortage of everything Smurf. Right on. Which
Belgium, that was the country.
You're right, Ariel. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. It was one of those backwards friggin' countries. I couldn't.
Yeah, Dork. I think you missed it when Salty yelled at me for putting a little too much skin on my screen.
Oh, really? I did miss that.
Well, it was.
I will never, ever yell at you for something like that. Especially because I've been calling
something like that.
That bothered.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
This is my celibacy beard.
I'm like, so you had clothes.
Next time you guys see me clean shaven, you'll know I got laid. No, that's nothing. That ain't shit.
Damn it.
he had a wild hair up his ass.
Okay,
again.
Ariel. Okay. Okay, so I'm on my stream elements. I'm refreshing again. And I don't see a second. I don't see a second one. But you know what, sweetheart? I'll take your word for it. That, and I really want to take a bong hit. So here you go.
I'm trying to remember which one he really got bent out of shape over. It was pretty funny because I accidentally clicked on it.
Well, he banned me from his channel. I couldn't even super chat him. He wouldn't even accept money from me after I casually mentioned that Red Letter Media posted
I'll take your money, bro. Fuck him. I'll take your money. Just send it to me. You can even put in the comment for Salty.
I casually mentioned in the chat that Red Letter Media had just posted a very good review of Picard episodes 2, 3, and 4, I think it was, and he got so upset because he thought I was trying to drive people away from his stream, and I didn't. In no place said that, and it was any excuse he could have to ban me from his.
So I never did get that second one from you, but that's fine, Ariel. However, I will say you've never spoken anything truer. I love Salty to death. I do his thumbnails for free. He gives me a platform. He gives me a platform. I know. If you're good at something, never do it for free. He gives me a platform. I would not have 300 subs. We would not be doing the stream right now if it weren't for him. I never watched Battlestar Galactica. I really wish Jason was here. I'm having so much fun watching Battlestar Galactica with him. So every Saturday morning, we do a private watch along, and it's so much fun. I like so my a little over about 5 weeks ago, my girl of 2 years, broke up with me. So I've been understandably kind of morose, kind of bummed. And I tell you, like, Saturday is the highlight of my week, man. Like, it really is. It's so much so, like, at the end of it, I'm like, hey, man, can we watch one more? And sometimes they say yes. And sometimes they're like, no, man, we got lives to live. We both have lives,
Can I ask you a question about your ex? Is that okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Was she a screamer?
How do you mean? Like whilst fucking?
I can't be any clearer, Danny. Come on.
Well, no, because she's Latina, so she screamed at me a lot while throwing shit at me. She screamed at me a lot while giving me black eyes.
I think when a man asks another man if a woman's a screamer, they know.
She's a screamer, a streamer, and a squirter. But maybe that was just me that did it to her. Shit! My mom's here. I'm just kidding. None of that's true. None of that's true, Mom. I'm just kidding.
Even more information than I was really going for.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh man, you got me in trouble. I'm sorry, Mom. Oh man. All right.
See, my mom and I have an interesting relation.
My old co-host Joe made it. What up, brother? Thank you so much. I know you're working. That means a lot to me that you were able to sneak in here for a second. Joe and I did a Dork Side of the Ring together when I was doing that on Pop Culture Minefield. Again, anybody watching, wrestling fan, you want to do a wrestling show with me? I just need a co-host. I tried it by myself. It's just not my jam. I just can't do it by myself. I don't know.
You know what you could do also? You could have a co-host that nobody can hear but you. That's what guys like Rush Limbaugh used to do. He used to talk to Bo Snerdley all the time, but the audience couldn't hear Bo. They could only hear Rush. So he got the benefit. He got the benefit of having a host because it improved his game.
Holy shit! About him. Joe Cronin's in the Izzos. The link is in the it's pinned in the chat if you want to join, bro. I never thought in a million years you'd actually show up. Thank you so much. Aravic asks me, why don't I have any moderators? Hey, let's do this together, guys. Honest answer, I don't know how to fucking make a moderator. I'm happy to do so. And since you asked, Aravic, I'll make you the first. How do I do this? Anybody?
Bird probably knows. I mean,
Bird
LD
just
was
hold
Go
up.
to
Okay.
YouTube chat. You got to open
Okay.
up the YouTube chat
The-
and click the
the
three
three
dots and make
dots.
moderator, and then make
Hold
sure
up.
you make them a regular moderator.
All right, hold up. Add as a moderator. Standard or managing?
That's standard.
Standard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We got Aravic is my first official moderator. Who else wants it? Fuck it.
Now LBG wakes up.
Hold
No,
up.
I wasn't. Oh, not awake. I was busy, as you
LD.
could see in my
LD,
webcam.
just put
No, we can't
Now
see
I'm
shit.
not.
put anything
You
in
really
the chat.
can't
I
see
want to
your
make you a
hands.
moderator. You should be a moderator.
Ah,
We see your fat ass sitting in front of your computer, which is nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, don't
You're
be
no different
mean.
than my
All right,
fat ass sitting in
Joe,
front of my computer.
Joe
you're absolutely
Cronin.
correct.
Joe Cronin's a moderator now. Who else wants it? Oh, there's LDG. All right. LDG. You're a moderator now. He's a
See?
moderator. You're a moderator.
Whoa,
Everyone's
whoa.
a moderator. Not everyone.
My fat ass
Not
sitting in front of my
not-
computer.
not Captain Fandom Nerd. Don't make him a moderator. He's a devil.
All right, not me.
Only
I would
have
use the power and
Captain
start
Fandom
timing people.
Nerd
Okay.
moderate
Well,
Aaron.
okay. You know what I appreciate about Ariel? Her honesty. You see that? She says, like, don't add me. I'd abuse the power. But if anybody else, mom. Okay, that makes sense, mom. I got you, mom. Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. What's the matter with
Why
you?
not? She's my mother. She's okay.
Okay,
All right,
I
mom,
keep
you're a
thinking of my
moderator.
mom. I would never make. I
There
would
we
never
go.
make my
Hey,
mother.
who asked me that? Aravic. Thank you for asking, Aravic.
Your mom might
Go
start
ahead.
moderating you.
Who let Tim in here?
I don't like what that young
Who let
man
you
just
in
said
here?
to my son. I'm gonna boot him.
See, that's the kind of thing I would expect. Bird, you're chatting, but you're not talking. Talk, brother. What the hell, man? I see you
This is
chatting.
how
in the
Bird does
chat.
things.
Either or with him.
He's literally
Bird.
known for falling
I
asleep.
talk when I have something worth saying.
Okay, hey man, can you please honestly and like give me your like a one sentence, no more than 3 synopsis of why you liked the last episode of Strange New Worlds, and nobody else interrupt him. Bird,
It
you're on.
wasn't as bad as all the other Strange New World episodes. The lawyer made some good points, and I'm a stickler for fighting the system, fighting the power.
Yeah, the lawyer was great. I actually really did like the lawyer.
I thought she was a bitch. But
why? Because she was a powerful woman who was speaking truth to the man, and that just makes her a bitch. You fucking pig.
But sometimes you need a bitch on your side for certain things.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bitch. Right?
Yeah.
Some of the nicest girls I know are bitches. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Looks like I might have to revoke my mother's powers. She says, I accidentally time people out. No, I did not know that, mother. So if that's an issue and I take your wrench away, don't get mad. Hey, dude, I gave you a wrench, right, Darren? Or no? Darren.
Yeah, no, I don't
say something. No, say something so you can so I can give you a wrench and you can put the link in the chat.
All right. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah. Good with what?
5. What I was trying to fix over here.
Damn. There we go. Booyah. All right. Okay. Add. All right. Now, throw your link in there now. You should have a wrench. Throw your link in there for people. This dude is a published author, not just of comics, but of apparently, is it a novel or what is it? A novella?
Okay, Captain Steel and Other Stories is a novella, but there's also short stories in it. The cover was drawn by John Dillard.
Okay, cool. Hey, man, I don't care who drew the cover because it wasn't me. Next time you want somebody to draw something for you, hit me up.
Now, if you do Hyperactives, what you get is a trade paperback that collects the 5 issues in one. And
nice.
You can just keep in mind.
What kind of so that is that? What kind is that? Glue bound? Why? String bound? Glue, and then
it's a cheap trade paperback. And
okay.
Both of them are like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't opt for the sewn binding.
All right. Well, hey everybody, there is the link. It's in the chat. Support our boy Darren. How much? You know what? Actually, let me click on it before I ask you. I'll just get the information myself. Dear sweet baby Jesus, you can get it for free. How do you make? No wonder you don't make any money. It says I can get it for free. Oh, on Kindle, paperback, $11.99.
Yeah. The paperback is the
there you go.
preferred thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to read, if
That's
you
where it's
subscribe
at,
to
man.
the Kindle thing, then it's then you have.
I
to,
don't use
download
Kindle.
and read it.
I hate how I
Yeah.
really hate how Amazon does that. Every time I look up a book, it just like boom, free. But then it's like really small Kindle.
Yeah.
I don't use Kindle. I'm not going to use Kindle.
Right.
I like books, you know. I like
the big tablet boom from about 10 years ago when everybody started putting books on their tablets and reading them that way. That's pretty much over. It's still there. There's still some, there's still people that prefer to buy the books or read the books on a tablet, but most people have gone back now to print novels just because it's more practical. You don't have to have a power source to read.
Where do you get
so,
these?
LD, you want me
numbers?
to add this? What are we doing here?
No. Just leave it down. Leave it down.
Okay,
I'll let you know if I get close.
Okay, sorry. Wow. I'm really stoked. So in just under an hour and a half, Salty's going to start his thing. I know there's not a ton of us here. There's like 15 of us here. Thought it would be funny if we all go over there, even if we just like go over there, give them a lot of shit and then all leave. However you want to do it, or we could stay, but I think that could be funny.
Just go over there and go salty.
I'm sorry. I felt like I was doing
for today.
We're all doing our impersonations of Kermit. Oh, hey, Ariel, whatever you do, don't get the PS4 controller that's crashed the Titan submarine, because that would be terrible.
I'm a submarine vet, right?
Yeah, I know. That was terrible. I was like, but
thanks
for stopping by. Hey,
there's a Logitech controller, okay? It could have been
I'll take another 420 if you want to see me rip one more before you leave, sweetheart.
The Enterprise E had a joystick from like an IBM joystick.
Oh my God! That pissed me off. Don't mention that. Okay, I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't a PlayStation controller. It wasn't even like it was like they got it from Wish.com. It was like a knockoff Hong Kong controller.
Well, I'm sorry, but that submersible had a carbon steel pressure hull. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, it's just,
dude. Hey, Cody guy.
Even
I've seen you. Like, hey, everybody who's here, thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't. I don't even care if you hit the bell, but if you do, that's cool too. I appreciate all of you showing up. But like, there's so many people I've never seen before here. This is so cool, and yet there's so many of my friends I thought would be here who are not. So that's
it's Friday night.
Darren, I gotta ask. When a 7-inch thick acrylic dome starts to make crunching noises, how long do you have till you're dead?
When I looked
called implosion, they're fucked.
When I looked at that submersible and that news thing, I'm like, no, that's not going to work, especially for the kind of depth that we couldn't have that on, for a submarine that's designed to operationally dive as deep as the combat subs do. The Titanic is a lot farther down than where submarines typically operate. Combat.
Yeah, but it's not even as far down as Bob Ballard, no relation, or oh god, what's his name? Jim Cameron have gone. They've gone like 3-4 times deeper than where the Titanic is in their subs. So
yeah, it's and this idea that in order to be able to do something, you just have to know how to do it. That's a common fallacy. People look at, you don't have to go to boot camp and then go to basic enlisted submarine school to know how to pilot a submarine. Yeah, but there's a reason why they do that. And this idea that anybody can pilot it, that's not true. And
I'm about to go on a fucking rant if I can't get a hold of it. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay. It's just the guy who owned Ocean Gate and here's another thing. It's tragic that the name of that submarine is Titan because we just got done watching a pretty good show.
It's funny.
It had a ship called Titan in it.
Yeah, I was watching an interview like yesterday with Jim Cameron, and he said he owns part of a company called Triton, and he immediately goes, not Titan, Triton. He felt the need to do that because of it.
And it's almost I sent Terry Metalis a tweet and said, hey, do you have a crystal ball or something? Because changing the name of Titan to Enterprise doesn't seem like such a bad idea now.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Dude, right? Yeah. And all those fucking haters. No, he was.
I know. He was forward thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, LDG. Yo, man, back the fuck off my Kool-Aid, bro. That's my girl.
What
Don't
up?
you be hitting on her. Don't you be hitting on her. Don't you? Whoa.
Who am I hitting on?
Whoa, look at the screen, bro. Where? Oh, you're outside.
Oh, I can't see the screen, dude.
Never mind. Okay, it's not as funny if you can't see the screen. Never mind.
This is the best time to. These are the best times to give LDG shit because he's
when I'm not behind the screen, that's your best chance to put up.
No, man, because you're missing all the shit I want to show you.
And that's why him having this camera setup was one of the worst.
I'm sorry, dude. I sent you the link. Okay, I mean, I tell you what. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, you could do this too. You could have a nice pair of headphones. You could walk out.
I've done it, but like
you lose them in that office.
I have. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Because I've done it before. So I could set one camera here, and I used to do like stupid like but then when you have them all on at the same time like you do, you have both of them. Actually, well, no, you're on my stream, so you only have one on. Though you only have the fat.
I can get the second one. That's not a problem.
No, it's okay.
Right now on your stream, I just log on.
I'm sure you could. I mean, and I don't mind. Not like anybody else is showing up.
Ooh, body blow.
Hey.
No, we got your back. The underground is here, brother.
No, this is cool, man. I can't believe. So I got a text message. So he showed up for like half a second, Joe's Atmosphere. So I know he's not going to hear this, but I want to give him props. He was my co-host on Dork Side of the Ring. And I love that dude. He did State of the Apron, and he's actually, I got unceremoniously fired for still an unknown reason to everyone involved, and he's had to take over.
Siege Odyssey getting fired by Captain Foley, or some like an actual firing?
No, okay, fuck it. I'll get into it. I don't care. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So like 5 weeks ago, my girl broke. What happened? Who left?
I don't know.
Bird.
Oh, we lost Bird.
I didn't do it.
Oh well, I didn't do it either. So like 5 weeks ago, my girl broke up with me, and then she insisted I do like an online couples, like kind of like this, but like a therapy thing, But she did it on purpose. She timed it at the same time as my Dork Side of the Ring show on Pop Culture Minefield. And she only gave me like 24 hours notice. So the second I found out, I went into our group chat on Twitter and said, hey, I'm sorry, guys, but like in hindsight being 2020, because we didn't work out anyway, I should have just said, fuck you, and did the show. But I gave them notice. But apparently the owner of Pop Culture Minefield didn't see the notice. Everybody else did, but he didn't see it. And so he thought I no-showed and fucking fired me. In 6 months, I missed one show, and he blocked and he did like a fucking teenage girl. Yeah, I don't even care. Somebody show him this shit. You're a fucking bitch, dude. You fucking blocked me. You ghosted me. You won't reply to me. What kind of bitch ass shit is that?
Terry Metalis, you?
Thought you were a grown ass fucking man. Whatever. Anyway, I'm a little hot about it. Anyway.
No shit. Couldn't tell.
So I'm going to do it on my show. Sure, he's got 7,000 subscribers. I got 300. Whatever. I'll get there. Fuck you. So I would like a co-host though, if anybody's interested. I mean, accepting applications.
Tim will do it.
Maybe.
The wrestling.
Oh, Mr. Pico, that's dirty.
I do know a little
That's
bit about
dirty.
wrestling, not a lot, but
Yeah, say I would do it too, but I mean I haven't watched wrestling since the Ruthless Aggression era. So.
I'm about 10 years off on my wrestling knowledge.
Yeah, no, it's all
I'm
good.
like-
I need somebody
Yeah.
who I need somebody who's current on the product. You know, I took like 13 years off. I totally missed the Ruthless Aggression era.
I should introduce you to the Austinator.
Have
He
they?
does wrestling streams.
Are we still in the PG era right now?
Yeah, technically we are. I guess
Technically we
Joe,
are.
you know, I
Yeah.
appreciate Joe came in, gave me a like, and left. There's no way he's here, but Joe Cronin does a really cool wrestling show, and I would love to do a show with, like, even if it's a one-off, because he's fucking hilarious. He does he'll do like voiceover commentary, like, so he'll he does these bits where it's just the wrestling, and he'll dub over the commentators, and his commentating is way fucking funnier. He's like really good, and he does voices. He sounds just like, he can do everybody's voice in wrestling. He sounds just like him, whether it's Bret Hart or Jesse the Body Ventura or anyone in between.
He's hard to do. Jesse Ventura's is hard because it's a mixture of Californian and Minnesotan.
Dude, I'm telling you,
And-
Joe
yeah.
Cronin nails Jesse the Body Ventura. He nails it. Sounds just like he actually, it's a bit he does on one of his streams where he'll crank call people as a wrestler, you know, and it's fucking gold. It's spot on.
Welcome to Jesse Ventura's garage. You know,
I don't think I could do it,
do it.
McMahon. I'm not talented enough.
I can't get my voice deep enough to do a lot of those wrestlers, but Macho Man, I can kind of do a little bit.
Oh, I can do
everybody can do Macho Man.
everybody can do Macho Man.
I used to.
Let me
be-
tell you
Anyone
something,
can do
brother.
macho.
Who?
Yeah. He mutes himself.
You just muted yourself. Good job.
Yeah, that figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. You started out with a Hulk
it's like-
Hogan and turned into Macho Man later.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, dig it.
Like
Little excitement. I am the Nacho Man Randy sandwich.
Yeah.
yeah, you would
That's
be
me
Macho
being a
Man,
Subway
Randy
employee. I had to
Sandwich,
say it that way.
You're,
Oh, yeah.
on the Joe Rogan show, Jake the Snake was telling the story about how it was the story about their famous match before, you know, with the King Cobra biting Macho Man, right? It was on live TV and everything.
Pico corrected me. This is true. He calls phone sex lines as wrestlers, and I was on one because I made him do it as Bret Hart, and it was awesome.
Mm.
And the bitch went along with it. It was weird. She went along with it way longer than she should have. It was too funny. The woman, sorry, I don't make it canceled.
What on the campfire is we're gonna do it tonight. Yeah, we're gonna do it. So I need to know.
Yeah, I'd like to slip into your Slim Jim, Ariel. Oh yeah.
It's about the snake. What about it? Is it fixed or what? You know, it's like, you know, it's like, what do you mean fixed? You mean it has its venom sacs taken off? Yeah, that might be what I mean. Yeah, you know, it's like,
Hey, Pico, you got that wrong.
Oh,
He's the
What are
number
you doing
one. of all
up
time.
there? Staying
the
away
number
from
one.
you.
it's like, this is the way it's gonna have to be, Jake. Before it bites
All right,
me,
I think
it's
I would
gonna-
do better.
All right. Real quick,
Yeah.
check your Twitter DM. That's as close as I can get it. But you know, when you're trying to get like super copyrighted content from AI, AI generation isn't your real way. Like, you should just get a screenshot of the perfect image you want Papa Smurf in, and then feed that into an AI editor. And
Well, that's
just
what I'm
have the
saying.
AI
Like-
editor change the hand to whatever the hell you want it to do.
Okay, those are gnomes.
That way
bro.
it keeps the
Those- like, I'm not
copyright
gonna even-
style.
Those are gnomes. Those are
Runway
garden gnomes.
Runway is a great website you should check out that has like all these free AI edit tools where you can literally do that kind of stuff with. You don't have to have like Photoshop and Firefly.
I'm
and all
embarrassing
that.
my mother. She's still here. I didn't know you were still here. Sorry, Mom.
Uncle Sam's in the ring right now, and he's having both parties. But I'm at ringside, ready to tag in.
All right. Well, if nobody else is gonna, oh no, get. Sorry. This is riveting. So speaking of wrestling, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time was Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. And he died recently. So I got this memorial shirt. You guys see this? Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Because, Razor Ramon was a bad guy.
My brother was a big fan during that whole thing with like the curtain call and all that stuff.
Oh, dude. Razor Ramon, he's probably, in my opinion, him and Mr. Perfect are neck and neck for two of the greatest wrestlers to never hold the world championship. Like really, like those two, the fact that those two never held the world championship and someone like Jinder Mahal did is fucking criminal. Nothing against Jinder Mahal. I'm just saying he's no fucking Scott Hall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some guys, they never get it. I don't think.
Hey, Anthony Mark, you made it. Thank you, man. I like the shirt as well. Go ahead. Sorry, Dan.
Sergeant Slaughter, I don't think ever held the world title either.
Yeah, but Sergeant Slaughter was the shits. Who cares about him? Like,
well, he was on. He was a member of GI Joe, man. And he was way.
No, I so he was cool when he was on GI Joe, and then I started watching. So, true story. So I had to be, 6, 7, 8. I'm watching GI Joe, and I go to All American Wrestling on Saturday morning, and he's teamed up with the Iron Sheik, beating the shit out of Hulk Hogan. What the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't coordinated very well, was it? Because he became a member of the Cobra Corps.
Yeah. While he's on GI Joe as a good guy.
Well, the thing is, I think that while it was first run, he was okay, but then GI Joe went into syndication, and that's when it was changed over on the live action stuff.
Oh, so, man, that's what I hated. You know why? Yeah. That's probably why I hated Sergeant Slaughter so much, because I'd be like, I'd watch GI Joe, and he's an all-American hero, and then and then he's with the fucking the Sheik.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
He became an Iraqi citizen. I remember that,
or a sympathizer, Iraqi sympathizer is what it was.
The thing you have to remember though about Sergeant Slaughter is when he first debuted in the late 70s, he was a bad guy. And
Ariel's got a good point here. Whoever brought that up. Slaughter did hold the world title. Hogan beat him for it at WrestleMania 6 or 7.
Okay. Yeah. So Slaughter, people were shouting Gomer, referencing Gomer Pyle whenever he would come to the ring. And it wasn't until in the 80s he started coming in with the American flag and doing USA stuff that all of a sudden he was a good guy. But the thing was that he, as a good guy, he was more marketable, but they wouldn't put him against Hogan because Hogan needed a bad guy, and then he had the GI Joe, voice work and stuff like that, and then once that show was over,
not just the voice work, they drew Sergeant Slaughter, looked just like looked just like him.
Well, he was more buff in the cartoon. I mean, GI Joe the movie, right? The direct-to-video movie had him prominently in it, and I remember him fighting Nemesis Enforcer and beat and it's like, this one's for Duke, this one's
and then like a few months later, he's with the Iron Sheik, Mr. Pico Boulevard. Here's the thing: does anybody count the AWA? No, if it ain't WCW or WWE back in those, or WWF,
It was fun though having AWA so close to where I live, Minneapolis area. And you had, it's funny, you can find it online. Jesse Ventura did. There was an alcohol store in Minneapolis that hired wrestlers to do their commercials. And so there was one with Jesse Ventura, who didn't touch beer because you couldn't look like Jesse Ventura did back then and drink any beer. But that's the way it was. And of course you also had the wrestler from Milwaukee, the Crusher, which there's a statue of. We have a couple of statues in Milwaukee. We've got a statue of the Fonz, because Happy Days took place in Milwaukee, and the Crusher, our city superhero.
I think I might do better if I said, "Pay me to stop hitting the bong," because nobody's paying for me to hit the bong, and I kind of want to hit it. So, but carry on.
What do you get out of that?
Weed.
Oh, I've never done a drug, so
a sense of escape.
Aspirin.
Yeah,
well, anyway,
a little numbness to the shit that is life. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Okay. All right. It's fine. No, but AWA, one of their last broadcasts was the bloodbath match between Hulk Hogan and Dr. David Schultz, in which they had to censor it. They had to put a huge block in the front.
We lost somebody else.
But
in losing someone else, we gained Jason. What's up, my favorite Canuck?
Hey. Hello, Darren.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, not too much. Hey, did you catch me defending all ye and thine fellow submariners last night?
No, what happened?
Oh, well, there was some news that finally got out with regards to that foolishness at the Titanic wreck. And I don't know if you saw that the fool CEO that ran that didn't want to hire any of you guys. Literally didn't want to hire any of you guys.
Oh, you mean the guy that died with passengers he swindled out of a bunch of money to kill themselves? Yeah. Oh,
he had a submarine veteran 2 years ago on the payroll, and when he told them about all of the safety problems with the submarine, he fired him. And that's when he came out with the whole thing, we're not hiring these guys anymore, we're hiring yes men, young people, that kind of thing. People who have less experience is basically what he was going to do.
Yeah, I thought that was just ridiculous.
He found value in a lack of experience. He said he didn't think that a 50-year-old white person could be inspirational. Well, first of all, there are plenty of black submariners.
Yeah.
We had 5 or 6 on my boat back in the 90s, so they exist. You could have found them. If the white thing was a problem. But the real problem was he didn't want people telling him things about submarines that he didn't otherwise know. He wanted to come at it his own way. And, I've met people like this. They don't want to surround themselves with experts because they want to think of something magically that the experts haven't thought of and have it be a success. Then they only have their own genius to blame for the success, and they make rookie mistakes. And
I don't know if you ever watch I don't know his name because I don't think he's ever said it, but the guy who runs Subbrief, I don't know, on YouTube.
Subbrief, I've been watching him for years. He's good.
And he lit up like a Christmas tree over that nonsense. I watched it was like a 11 or 15 minute video. He was pissed.
Oh yeah, people died and they didn't have to. And Subbrief has also seen a huge spike in his sub number.
Yeah, I bet it exploded after that. I'm sure
he became a free to see subject matter expert over this.
Yeah.
You guys see that comment I just posted?
Or
highlighted.
Yeah, Streamception.
Yeah, if you look at a LDG screen, you can see it. In fact, can I like play with it somehow?
You can make him go to single mode.
Yeah.
If you put your mouse over the right corner of his screen, it'll give you a little triple dot hamburger menu, and you can put him as the
There we go. Oh, well, that didn't help any. He changed it.
No. Well, no, because it's now. There we go.
Yeah, you can watch it on his screen.
Okay.
You can see it happen on his screen like a half-second delay.
I got you.
We can't make it bigger without making it bigger on his screen too.
Yeah.
But that whole submarine thing, and it didn't surprise me when it was finally reported that the Navy knew this thing was toast.
Well, so
Sunday morning.
Oh well, actually, this is a funny one. I don't know. Yeah. I'm a junkie. I never served, and you'd have knowledge that you still can't talk about, But the funny thing is, I watched this whole thing go on, and for a moment, but not long enough in my mind, I went, "Sosis, hello, those guys know exactly what happened."
Oh yeah. Yeah, Solis knew about the Kursk before the Russians did. I mean, it was
Yeah, yeah.
So
and,
okay,
and yeah.
I look, I'm kind of in a bubble. If it's not like nerdy shit, I'm not into it. So I was hanging out earlier at a Village pub, and my friend Jordan was like talking to me about oh my god, have you heard about the Titan? I was like, the what? Like what? Like, and she caught me up to speed, and I went down the rabbit hole, and I watched a bunch of videos. I was like, damn. So I just found out about this shit literally this morning, and from what I've watched, apparently Jim Cameron and a bunch of other people in that community warned these motherfuckers this was going to happen.
Yeah. I was catching a little bit of Cameron's videos this morning, and he was pretty livid. He said, we spent 3 years just doing simulation in a computer on how to get this thing to be safe before we even started making it.
Apparently they used something called a composite or something that's like that he was just
they use carbon fiber. And,
that's what it was.
Yeah, a carbon fiber pressure hull, which is insane.
Yeah, that's what Jim Cameron was saying. He's like, you need to use steel or ceramic or titanium or something like that.
Certain materials are only strong in one direction.
Right.
And carbon fiber is not a panacea. It's not a miracle material. So
the stuff that the submarine hulls that, like, for example, when I was on, the hull was made of a chemical formula HY80 steel. And it had the ability to expand and contract because it needs to when it's going deep. The Russians, in comparison, when they made the Alpha, it had a titanium hull, which meant that it could go deeper initially, but titanium does not have an infinite fatigue life. I mean, to explain this to Danny, if you have a bar of steel, right, and let's say it's rated for 2,000 pounds of pressure, and you put 1,500 pounds of pressure on it, you're fine. It'll last a very long time. But if you have a bar of titanium rated for 2,000 pounds of pressure, and you put 1,500 pounds of pressure on it, eventually it's going to go snap. It doesn't have the ability to withstand a sustained force for very long. And so there's these new titanium submarines. They were depth restricted to like half of what they should have been within the first 2 years. So, but the Soviet Union was cranking out submarines like hotcakes during the Cold War because they didn't care. They had this enormous military budget. So, free money kind of deal. Anyway.
Okay, so here's some hot news, as LDG apparently shows us how the sausage is made.
printer?
Yeah. A few minutes before you messaged Danny, my son was in here because he was on with some folks on Discord. I'm assuming from Europe. Yeah. Apparently, Wagner PMC has gone to war with the Russians.
Shit.
Interesting.
As in, like, civil war potentially cracking out right now.
Yeah, that
it's being carried on all the nets.
Yeah,
well, I'm glad that's on the other side of the country.
For those of you who don't know, that would be like it's called Constellus now, but most people remember it as Blackwater.
Yeah, or Z, I guess, is another one of the breakoffs that was created. Yeah. XE or
but anyway,
whatever they call themselves.
That would be like that private contractor declaring war on the United States.
Yeah.
It's
Except given that the Russians are the second best military in Russia, it's actually a little bit more sporting over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, we saw just how well, I mean, when they were rolling trucks in that had tires that were worn down to the cord, obviously needed, it's just we think of Russia as being this big bad entity, but every time they have a chance to demonstrate that to us, we're underwhelmed by their materials.
By almost anything.
They're like, well, they have nukes. I'm like, how do you know any of those nukes would even leave the silo at this point?
I don't even know if they click off.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah, to Danny's point, at the moment, it's a good thing that they're on the other side of the planet from us,
Yeah.
because at least for now, them getting sporting for themselves is not really a direct impact on us. But it sure as all get out changes the whole calculus with what's going on over there if this turns into a giant civil war.
Yeah. Well, Putin thought he was Mr. Big Dick and decided to invade whatever the fuck
It might be a coup.
Ukraine
Well,
or
so-
whatever.
It might be a coup. There could be entities within Russia that are trying to overthrow Putin, and they're using Wagner Group to do it.
It's not outside the realm of possibility. Yevgeny Prigozhin used to work for him, so.
Yeah. And I mean, Russia's got a lot of problems right now. They have to have an actual procreation day where people don't have to come to work and they're encouraged to have sex over there because they have such a low birth rate going on there.
They need to come up with a policy. Yeah. Have you seen the movie Zootopia?
No.
There's this hilarious. It's a cartoon, but it's one of the ones where they actually don't mind putting in jokes for the parents that are actually funny. And there's this part of the outskirts of Zootopia called Bunnytown, and they have a sign. I think it's called Bunnytown. They have a sign that says "Welcome to," and it has the population, except the counter is never stopping. So they need to have that in Russia, and they need it in a bad way.
The problem is they don't have any regulations against like their alcohol or tobacco or anything, so people are dying left and right from, believe it or not.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you saw the stats after the fall in 91, but I mean, I didn't look at them then because I didn't care then, but the stats when they finally made it out, it caused the life expectancy of the average male in Russia to drop to 55.
Jesus.
Like they went full on leaving Las Vegas in the worst possible way.
So, well, wrong one will do that to you, I guess. I don't know.
Well, in this case,
Russian women, man, they're also crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like they're starting to not like American men. They like men that are made out of stone.
Yeah.
Our men are not like that anymore, by and large. So,
no.
They want the friggin' Marlboro man.
Yeah.
So I think I've determined out of the 5 of us here, I'm the only one that's current with wrestling, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So out of the 5 of us here, I know Jason and I, so at least 2 of us, are up to date on Strange New Worlds and Secret Invasion. What about the other 3 of you? Have you watched?
I dropped Disney Plus basically at the end of She-Hulk, and I haven't gone back.
Okay. All right. But you did watch Strange New Worlds, right? Season.
Oh yeah.
2 episodes.
Yeah. I watch it, as I said this before, the only way I can watch it is to just exclude it from the rest of the continuity of the Desilu Paramount.
You can't, man. Like LDG says, # Strange New Canon. This is what I keep telling Salty. If you watch it like it's its own thing, just like it's its own pocket universe or whatever, you can enjoy it. If you try to fit it into the rest of the universe, you're gonna be fucking infuriated. You can't enjoy it. There's no way.
You can't. Mabenga is all different, significantly different from what he was in TOS.
Kung Fu fighter.
Yeah, and I will say though, I love the aesthetics of the show. We in this latest episode, we actually got to see the Pike's Enterprises version of 10 Forward again. We hadn't seen that since
Did you watch our thing on
he was in at the start of the court case episide yesterday.
Okay, the lighting, there was a lot of scenes like Pike's Quarters with the lighting was really dope. I agree with the cinematography and the lighting and that shit was really good.
Yeah, it's one of those. Well, I mean, I had such a hate on for Strange New World, or not Strange New Worlds, for Discovery. That really, like, I had to, even though, and I think I made this comment last week with the first episode of season 2, if it wasn't for the fact that they keep pulling little drips and drabs out of Discovery, I absolutely enjoy Strange New Worlds, and for me, I could just mentally refer to it. You know, kind of like the way you're saying, Darren. Just it's a reboot. Pretend everything else kind of just doesn't exist, and enjoy it.
No, that's what I've been saying. Yeah.
You have to do it. You have to treat it like it's an ordinary TV show and not a Star Trek show. You know what I mean?
Or it's an alternate reality in the Star Trek universe.
Yeah, it's an alternate reality Star Trek. You racist.
That's how I watch it. You know.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, don't listen to Darren.
Well, one of the things I said too towards the later part of the show.
Anthony Mark, he's got it right. Look at that. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Why I call it
the big thing that a lot of people. Well, I mean, one of the things that I drilled into that Professor Brainy Specs misunderstood there for a second was the people that are making these shows these days.
Hey, thanks, Fat Steven Seagal. Appreciate you, brother.
Are especially not super fans. These people are not sitting there like Skippy from Boobs and Dragons, with a computer full of every family tree and timeline of this, that, and the other thing, making sure that he's not crossing the streams incorrectly.
I got a cousin trying to do that. Oh wait, that's a real family tree though.
So you gotta take a lot of this in stride with the fact that as much as they say they love this or they love that, like as much as Terry Matalas talks himself up as a fan of Star Trek, he made too many mistakes for him to truly be a fan of Star Trek in the way that he's trying to sell himself as being.
Well, I think that a lot of those things he might have been overruled on too. He wasn't even.
Hey, hold on! I just said something. God damn it! I'm not contributing my ass.
What? Oh, okay. But I did appreciate that in this season, it so far looks like they're trying to pare down the size of some of these sets to make the ship seem a little bit smaller. I noticed that sick bay seems to be only one level now instead of 3 levels high, like it looked like in the first season. It's like, what do you need an infirmary that big for?
Well, with all the magic space medicine, you shouldn't have to be big.
Right.
Yeah. And
everything's big on that ship. The bridge is big, the infirmary is big, the hallways are big.
Part of the problem is I'm a submariner and we didn't have a sick bay on board the boat. We had the wardroom, which could also be converted into a surgical operating room. There was multi-purpose to almost every room.
Yeah, I was going to say between the wardroom and the mess, that was basically your 2 generic use facilities, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah, the crew's mess would have been like a triage center if there was more, but if somebody needed actual surgery, in fact, I saw it happen. We had a guy who, it's kind of embarrassing. He was in the galley, slipped on the floor, and ended up power sitting onto a can of lard that we had just cut, and so that the edge is very sharp, and it just went up into his cheek, and he had to lay on the wardroom floor, and the doc, who is a hospital corpsman, not an actual doctor, he's a highly trained Navy hospital corpsman, had to sew it shut, and of course Pete guys were flinging the door open, taking a picture, and running away, because here he is, his ass is hanging out, and man, people had a good sense of humor about that. But that was what was done.
Yeah, it wasn't an arse cheek, but my dad, when I was, and this is hilarious, right after I got my learner's permit, those huge bulk cans of Heinz ketchup you can buy, or at least you certainly could at one time. He cut the lid off with a can opener that, of course, left the edge on the can. He folded the can, and then it slipped in his hand, and it put a huge cut all the way around in a curve on his thumb muscle. And all I heard was this bellow from the kitchen. And the next thing you know, we're wrapping his hand in a towel, and I'm driving him to the hospital. He's passing out as the doc's trying to stitch him up. And I'm just like...
Speaking of passing out, LDG's starting his mukbang moans.
Exactly. My father did the same thing with the meat slicer. Those things that you put a meat on and you slice. Well, he had it way too thick, I guess, and sliced his thumb right off. and he showed me the red line because it never heals all the way. So he's got this red line. He said his entire thumb was hanging from like a piece of string.
So apparently he didn't use the proper guards that keep you from putting your hand near the blade.
Oh
no,
well,
because listen more. Back in the 70s and 80s, see, you could do this cool cheat with the meat slicer. Instead of using the safety handle, it's almost easier actually holding the meat as you're slicing it. That way the meat is guaranteed to go down after every slice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And if you're doing it that way, there's a risk of slicing your freaking...
Even the old 70s slicers had a little guard that went on top of that meat, and you could actually hold onto the guard and press it down with that, and you don't touch the blade.
Okay. My
So
dad's
somebody got-
Paris.
so
He
somebody
wants
got a
to
little
feel
bit
the
of-
meats. Okay, he doesn't want
somebody got a little bit of
digital.
your
He wants
dad's
to.
hand
you
with
are.
their- with their-
That's the problem.
with their hand.
someone actually had a
Slap your
manwich
dad.
and not just a sandwich.
When I first went to the galley to work, when I got to the boat, they told me, be careful with these cans. He said, they're undefeated. that was how we expressed if something was dangerous. Oh, yeah, those cans are undefeated. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I do
also,
apologize for having to bounce out a couple times there,
That's
Dork,
Steven
but
JFBs
we're good. I got
in
prices
lower
have
chat.
ordered.
Oh, you're good.
I'm here.
You're good. Oh,
The other kitchen
I
thing,
didn't
which
see
is
this. Hold up, we got somebody else
Oh.
join us. That's
He
Steven.
paid me.
hey.
What up, dude?
He
Thanks
paid
for
me
join- Yeah. Okay.
in tears. It was a lot of tears.
So here's a additionally wonderful kitchen appliance that wrecks people's hands. Anyone know what a mandolin is?
Is that in Robin Hood?
No.
Mandalorian? No, I have
In
no
in the kitchen, it's used to make julienned carrots and scalloped potatoes and other things. It's right up there with those powered Danny's image. Except you hold on to whatever you're slicing, and functionally it's like a big box cheese grater, except the thing is insanely sharp compared to a cheese grater. And you're supposed to use these things with like a cut resistant glove, and if you don't, you can kiss the tips of your fingers goodbye.
Is that the one with the twisting blades or the grated?
The good ones will have just about any type of blade type you want. So if you want to have flat,
Yes, I
cut,
think
if
that's
you
what
want
we
to
used to
have
make
serrated,
Subway's starting
LD, are you outside smoking right now, LD?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Of course he
So,
is.
congrats, Danny,
What's
on
up?
that 300 subs, bro.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah,
You're welcome.
after I got unceremoniously fired from my other show, I decided, well, fuck it. I might as well try to do something with this channel. So,
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I
hey, I
have
think
a little more free time, man, with the amount of work I got. And Tim, what Trailblazer level are you?
Oh shit, you're a player, huh?
I've been a player since it released, brother.
hey,
I-
man, look at this. I'm
Yeah,
bringing
me
people
too.
together. I love it. I love
53.
it.
Nice. You're 3 levels higher than me, but yeah.
Really? Because I'm not doing the greatest. My characters are
Save your passes. Next banner supposedly either going to be Blade or Kafka, and we're getting a free character. It's going to be imaginary power. It's going to be the leader of the Fox Chicks.
Dude, I don't know about you guys. I have no idea what they're talking about. My dick
This is a real
hard.
this is
My
an
dick is getting
RTS.
so hard.
It's an RTS RPG that's from the Hoyoverse, the same people who did Genshin Impact.
I'm making a joke and you're being way too serious. It's
No, I'm being a gamer. I'm a
Darren,
gaming channel.
are you trying
I'm
to say
being a
bye,
gamer.
Darren?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking off here now.
Okay, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
were
for
talking about. We're talking about.
I was
anime.
too dorky with anime.
Take it
channel.
easy, Darren.
No, you're fine. It's just
Darren can't
No,
handle
hey
it.
man, he was the first one on. He can be the first one off. It's all good. Appreciate you, brother.
He gets
See
that.
you,
one.
Darren.
Nice to meet you and unmeet you. That's pretty much how it goes. Yeah, I got her 2 days ago.
So did I. Oh, actually, like a week ago. In fact, it was really funny too because I was thinking, all right, I'm just gonna put my wish towards the general banner, get closer to that 300.
Hello there.
free character for 300, and all of a sudden I just got her. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it kept giving me Gepard, so I have like
I
tier
really
3
just want to
Gepard.
say
Boobies.
thank you to everybody who showed up. I've seen so many names I don't know in this chat. I'm assuming they subscribe to me through somehow, some way. Otherwise, why are they here? But thank you guys. There are some like the one I just put up a sec, like this Faya.
Nope.
I don't know who this is, but thank you so much for being here. I don't know what this means. Do you guys know what this means? How is
Star Rail is the game they're playing. Yes.
Okay.
Game I'm playing right now.
See,
Yeah.
this is cool, man. Like, fucking love YouTube. Hey, Small Time Republic. Thanks for showing up, man. You guys are so cool. So here's what I'm hoping. I know there's not a ton of us here, but if I can get at least 10 of us. Do what?
Only in wait.
Only in wait?
Never mind.
Yeah, man. You gotta understand.
Take our weight. We're clocking in weight
people
size.
that like do super chats for me to take bong rips. I'm a little fucked up right now, but I'll still do them. If you do the 420 super chat, I will take a bong rip. But
Wait,
anyway.
are you gonna do the super chat here?
Super chat. I always do that. It's my jam.
What do you mean?
I almost wish when you streamed with Salty, if you could just make your voice only come on your channel, people would be more willing to hang here during your Simo stream.
I know, right? Oh man. Oh, she's a friend of my sister's. Right on. Well, hey, if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. And if you do, thank you. And thank my sister. Right on. Cool deal. Fucking small world, man.
So
she's streaming on Twitch. So any of you guys, I don't do Twitch or gaming, but if any of you guys want to do my sister's friend here a solid, that's her Twitch screen name.
Do you think of the phrasing you say before you say it? If anyone wants to do my sister's friend here.
A favor. No, I said
do believe favor was in the sentence.
I didn't hear favor. Danny mumbles.
The word placement was not good.
No, it was not.
He was speaking French, but in English. He had all of his, nouns and and adverbs.
He was talking
on the
earlier
wrong
how he
place.
wants the tip to come on the screen.
Okay, look, Ariel. Okay, when I say but Stream Elements is the same. Okay, look, I got to get to what I thought it was 1,000, but somebody told me yesterday it's only
500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours, and at least 3.
I have way more than enough watch hours. I've already.
Then
been
you
told
need 500 subs all within three months.
So help me, guys. I need 200 more subscribers.
Do you have a Google AdSense account? You should make one now, so they'll send you a PIN code.
Actually,
yeah, it's all like that. Yeah.
What do I need with that, though?
Well, when you do get accepted for monetization in the partner program, they send you a PIN code, like an actual physical PIN code to your physical address, so they can verify that it's going to the person who owns the channel.
I've done all that already.
And your AdSense account is still active?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just you got to double check. You might want to just quickly double check on it because mine went fallow, and I think it's deactivated.
I had to redo my tax treaty on mine, and they had to give me back $1,400.
Oh, well, hey, that was a nice little bonus check. Even though it was your money to begin with, that they didn't give you interest on that they earned. But
I think of it as the money that I lost when they demonetized me from Convoy. So paid out,
So, oh wow, really, Ariel, and you don't always have your mind in the gutter because you've made a perverted comment.
Yeah.
Has she not, Jason? I'm just saying.
I have a my double entendre cannot be unplugged.
So then what have you been doing if you're not around PCM then?
I've been doing my own thing, man. So Wednesday, so my buddy Jason here, Jason Price, wave hi to my buddy Fat Steven. He and I, with Salty Trekker, Wednesday and Thursday, we do sci-fi. So right now we're doing Battlestar Galactica. It's my first watch, their rewatch, and it's a fucking ton of fun. So Wednesdays we're reviewing Battlestar Galactica. Saturdays off air, the three of us do a watch along on a Plex server, which is it's like the highlight of my week. I love it. And then Thursdays, now that Star Trek Strange New Worlds is on, we're reviewing Star Trek Strange New Worlds on Thursdays. And then Sundays, I was doing a wrestling show, but I haven't done it for the last 2 weeks because I tried it for 2 weeks on my own. And I need someone to bounce off of, man. I'm not an anchor man. You know what I mean? I'm not like Jimmy Fallon. I need I'm a part of
don't say yourself so low to say Jimmy Fallon, man.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean?
Keep in mind these guys that you might talk about are 100% backed by an entire room full of writers.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'm better when I have someone else. I need someone to bounce off of. That's just like I get it. I'm codependent. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah, well, it's not easy to do the comments thing, like to try to feed off the comments. I mean, I caught about half of the second show that you did on that next Sunday, and yeah, I mean, I thought you were doing fine, but you
Well,
probably
and
you
maybe I
probably felt
was.
that you were scrambling because
Yeah,
it's
like
just
that's
such
how
a
I
different
felt.
format for you.
Yeah, I just felt like maybe I was, and it's good to hear that. Maybe I'll try it again. But I just like I felt like I was drowning, dude. I really did. Like both of those were the two most stressful shows I've ever done in my life. And I do this stuff for fun. This is supposed to be fun, not stressful. You know what I mean? So those were just really stressful because I didn't have somebody else there to fill in the gaps. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, and I'm trying to I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I've been Kato Kalin for 10 years. Give me a break,
Well, you gotta work to find that exact kind of formula, and that comment you made about it being fun or not fun or feeling too stressful. Like I had fooled around with YouTube at one point, just trying to do produced content and posting it, and the amount of work it took to pull that off and feel like I was feeding the channel fast enough it just didn't. It stopped feeling like something fun to do, just to do something fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I stream maybe 8 hours a day, almost every day of the week, and work for two other channels at the same time.
But 6.5 of those hours you stream is just you playing a video game you would play.
All of them are playing video games.
Oh, well,
yes,
see,
I have a gaming channel. That's the pretense of playing video games.
You would do that whether you were streaming or not. So I mean, it's different.
But also working for two other YouTube channels at the same time. So I'm pretty busy.
In mad respect, man, I need to get your gig. I need to get a job doing what you do for somebody. I can't get nobody to pay my ass. But anyway, so my mom asked this question here. If I remember all the dumb blonde jokes I used to tell her as a kid, because she used to love them. Like, how does a blonde? Hold up. How does a blonde turn the lights on after sex?
Takes off the blindfold.
No. Anybody else? Fair guess.
I'm gonna know it as soon
I've
as
heard
you
so
say
many
it.
I don't
Say
even know
the
which one to
answer.
use.
She opens the car door.
Oh my god.
So, anyways, I used to tell my mom all these terrible dumb blonde jokes when I was a kid. I don't remember. I wish I remembered half of them, to be honest with you, Mother. That's the only one that came to mind right away, So, but yeah, I used to crack her up. I think I got him out of I don't know where I got him from, to be honest with you. Probably school. I have no idea. But yeah.
So, Steven, I got to ask you something.
Did you land whale all of those characters?
Actually, I was going to ask you, how lucky did you get when you started playing this game?
Well, I haven't spent a single dollar except for just the pass, which gives you the materials. I forget what it's called, but I don't spend any money on that. I'm a free to play.
Okay, so I bought this game's version of the Belkin Award, and I also bought this game's Battle Pass. But I also spent $30 on one of the gem loadouts, and in the process of my first week, I got Welt, Bronya, and Seal.
You're lucky then, because all I got was Tingy, Gepard repeated. I have Pila, Sampo, almost. I have none of the other banner characters.
Now,
I just got.
Here's the extent of the luck that I got, and I love it. I watched Tectone, and he was trying to get Seele, and he couldn't get her for the longest freaking time. He was getting so pissed. I was just kind of putting in chat. I'm like, yeah, I got her already. I got her 2 weeks ago, and just to rub it in. But no, I also have Seele's light cone, Welt's light cone, and Bronya's light cone.
Yeah, those.
All three of them for each. It was like the game gave me the character, then it gave me their shit to go with it, and I'm sitting there like, huh? What? Why? What is this? Did I do something? Oh, I'm quitting Genshin. That must be why. The game must like me.
Maybe I did it for a while. And then when I heard that the Kafka banner will be next, I kind of I'm holding all my banners and my gems, so I'm doing pretty good. I pulled 10 just for random, and I got what's her name? The fire chick with the boomerang.
Fire chick with the boomerang.
Yeah, the one that drinks tea and launches an orbital satellite.
Oh, Himiko. Yeah, the one I've been
Himiko, yeah.
wanting to get just because she's got the most amazing rack I've ever seen, and she's a redhead. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but pretty much no. I'm just free to play. I just do this dailies and hold my gems off for the next banner.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do that. I just kind of blow my gems and just wish when I get them because I just don't give a shit. So eventually I'll get whatever. I mean, on Genshin, I've got like all but 6 characters doing it that way.
I'm just waiting for Withering Waves and Ashfall and a bunch of other ones to come out.
What are you doing to Papa Smurf, LD?
Oh,
What?
He's inverting
Papa Smurf.
You see that? Oh, you can see that. Oh.
Yeah, no, he sent me a picture. It looked like Papa Smurf was snorting a blunt, and I was giving him shit. He's probably trying to fix it.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, but right now I'm doing FF16.
Look at this, me bringing people
right
together.
now. I'm just
I love it.
Characters.
Hey, did you two know each other beforehand, Tim and Steve?
No, I knew the game.
No,
this is awesome. You guys need to.
I actually know of Fat Stevens. Fat Stevens.
Of course, everybody knows of Fat Steven. But now that you guys have met, you should follow each other. This is awesome. Yeah.
Thank you, Blind Date, for trying to hook 2 people up randomly.
Hey man, that's what I do. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you guys talk about video games, even though this is my stream. I got a Jaloja, so I'll be right back.
Does that mean apologize to the wife?
No, I don't have a wife. I'm single, you dick. Thanks.
I didn't know that.
I got.
How would I know that?
Jaloja is piss. It's an Orville reference.
Oh, okay. Well, how would I know you were single?
Dude, the black eye been broken up. Like the whole. It's been like.
I haven't been in
now.
the loop for anything. Yeah. No, I didn't know. This is my first time hearing about it.
All right, we need to talk. I'll be back. I got
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it depressing. I had no fucking clue.
It's okay. I got to piss. God damn it.
Don't go take your blonde joke. Not everyone knows your personal life, Danny. I'm sorry. Wow, I make things awkward real soon. That's great.
All right.
I think you missed you've got 3 streaming jobs.
I think he missed the fact that I haven't talked to him since February. Or maybe March.
Well, that'd do it, yeah.
Oh. Now that Awkward Silence is brought to you by Fat Steven, now you know why you hear of me.
So do you guys play I'll say this and not mean it as anything as a slight or anything, but you guys play less common video games as your main games on streams, or?
I play pretty much everything. Right now, Final Fantasy 16. I'm doing the Starship Troopers. We just finished Layers of Fear, The Bunker. I do community nights with Fortnite on Saturdays. It's fun with don't judge the game name, but yeah, I do pretty much everything.
Okay, so you just keep it, you jump it around so that way it doesn't get
about
dull.
3 years now.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll get carpal soon and I'll be happy.
I'm pretty singular in my game playing. I usually just play one thing at a time. Sometimes I'll play something different, but like right now I've been focusing on Honkai Star Rail, and before that it was Genshin, just doing my dailies. But Genshin, God, that's a fucking slog of a game. The action RPG is great. It sucks when they make a game that's geared around action, fighting, and they don't do the content around action and fighting. It's fucking mind numbing. I can't stand it. Well, I've been doing like Valheim. I'm really big into the Fallout 4 stuff. I don't play Fallout 76. Skyrim, Path of Exile, some of the other games I have on here. I've got the BattleTech RTS. Let's see, Skyrim. I've got what is that? Inquisitor. I think Warhammer Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
I've also got the Battlestar Galactica turn-based strategy game.
Oh, the Deadlock.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to get off my butt and get a copy of that because
making a combat movie out of it. You look at my channel. I've got 2 videos of just a couple battles I did. I just recorded it with OBS and then threw it up as a video, and it looks like a fight that could have come out of the show. It's really neat.
Yeah, I've seen a few different channels use it as background content when they're just having talking head conversations, and it just looks so nice. So,
but I
just,
make a point on my PS4 to buy like most of the premier games. Like I got Hogwarts Legacy, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Elden Ring. I've got the Dynasty Warriors 8 collection. I won't go any further than that because Dynasty Warriors has died as far as I'm concerned. We got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Destroy All Humans. That's a hilarious game. You want to talk about a fun game? You're an alien.
I've seen some footage
everything.
of it. It looks pretty.
Thank you, Arwin.
Oh, that game is so much
Thank you,
fun.
Arwin. Thank you for so
Alien
much.
Isolation, Spider-Man.
If you want to join, I'll throw the link back up.
What else have we done? The Outlast Trials is pretty good for co-op horror. Like I said, the Bunker. We're doing Mech Warrior Mercenaries. I think Mech Warrior Mercenaries 5.
Like the original, or is there a new one?
The one that was from 2019, I think.
The newer one. Okay.
Yeah. What else have we done? Oh, the Outer Worlds.
I'm so glad that
Chernobylite.
What the fucking game company is doing it now, formerly known as FASA, that they got their rights back to that. That just tickled me pink that the judge told Harmony Gold to go fuck themselves. It's about time.
What was the fight there? I know who both those companies are, but what was going on?
The problem is that back in the early 80s, Tatsunoko in Japan was selling a whole bunch of IPs out, and they just were looking to make money. So they sold the IPs to the Macross franchise, to Harmony Gold, FASA, and a bunch of others. Hasbro got a few things, and Harmony Gold allegedly got it first. And they were producing a show called Robotech, and then they also were merchandising toys off of it. Well, then FASA Games comes out with BattleTech, and they were able to buy some of the Destroids and the same things that Harmony Gold got, and they were using it in their game. Same thing, different mecha concepts. So and then there was lawsuits here, lawsuits there. Hasbro, when they were making Transformers, they made Jetfire, which was the Veritech fighter from Robotech, or VF1 from Macross. Yeah. So then they got sued by Harmony Gold. So then this whole fiasco of shit was going on. So the FASA creators, which have changed names and rebranded themselves and done a whole bunch of other stuff, they've been trying to revive BattleTech. And Harmony Gold has been trying to stick it to them. Anytime they have a mecha that's piloted by a person, Harmony Gold's saying, no, that's our concept with Robotech. Well, finally, a smart judge in California, I can't believe there is one, said, no, you are not going to you're not going to say that you guys...
You're not going to monopolize the whole idea of cockpit-driven robots when you have things like Titanfall out there.
Would have gone down the toilet. They could have sued Pacific Rim and a bunch of other shows that were coming out.
That's every anime that has a robot in it.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
Man, well, you'd have to go.
Exactly.
Gundam Evolution, and you have
Battle of the Planets. You have to go after all kinds of crazy stuff.
Go after Ripley from Aliens because she was technically in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So they got their balls stumped finally, and a lot of Macross fans were cheering because they were thinking, "Oh, great! Now we can get Macross in the U.S." because we couldn't get Macross in the U.S. because Harmony Gold had a lockdown on it because of Robotech. Yeah, because they owned the original series of.
Yeah, but I always understood that as interesting as Macross was in its original form, that most people still actually like what we all got here on this side of the pond.
Well, yeah, there is a fan base, but I'll tell you, there's something that's really funny about the fans of Robotech in this country. They hate Harmony Gold. There are 2 Facebook fan pages called Fans Against Harmony Gold. There's like 2 or 3 of them, and all of them range in the tens of thousands of fans, and groups. Yeah, it's hilarious.
I had no idea.
Oh God, yeah, because Harmony Gold has been the biggest dicks online. In their own websites, in their own forums, they have banned people for being critical of their product.
So they're like that.
Yeah, They've been doing that shit longer than Star Wars and Star Trek has been doing it. So, and the fans have
Yeah.
they've rebelled. You go to any like Comic-Con convention, there'll be a booth. There'll be a Robotech booth by Harmony Gold there. There'll be like 5-10 people there. And then all the booth is about is them trying to push their newest plushie, promise a Robotech live action movie, and then they're gonna try and do a bunch. You're gonna promise all this other bullshit that it's never gonna come out. And the only reason the company's staying alive is because of their lawsuits, and now they're starting to lose them. So
Well, that's annoying because I was a huge Robotech fan back in the day. And at the same time, I was interested in all the BattleTech stuff.
God,
But I
bought
never
the-
understood at that age. I
bought the
I
board
couldn't
game,
understand why they were actually like how they were able to operate the way they did. Of course,
BattleTech is back, dude. The board game, the original FASA created board game, is back.
yeah, I'm snooping
It's been
around.
rebranded.
I see that FASA rebirthed themselves as
Yeah, I
FASA
bought a bunch
Corporation.
of that just to have it, just because, in case I get a couple friends that might want to try and revive the game. Oh God, dude, I've even bought some of the mecha. I've got my old sheets that still work. You know, even my old books are compatible with the current game now. It's fucking awesome.
I
My Max Tech.
So,
book,
hey,
I hate to interrupt, but I got a jet. I can only stay for a little bit, man, because this is like my only night off, and I'm catching up on
Ariel,
sleep.
I'm talking. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking and not playing. I'm contributing. You're complaining about me not contributing, Ariel. I'm contributing.
no,
So Danny,
no.
congrats, man, and yeah, I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
about earlier. Just yeah, man. Hope you.
I'll hit you up, but
If I'm going
and
to contribute,
three,
I'm going to contribute to the
next
Blessed Redhead.
milestone's 5. So I appreciate you, Steve.
Yeah,
Thank
you
for
can do it.
stopping by.
Appreciate you guys. Nice meeting you. Just chat,
Good to
have
meet you.
fun.
Yep.
I'm going to bed because I need to get caught up on sleep because I've been up too long since midnight release.
But I got home this afternoon. I
well,
cracked.
yeah, that'll
2
do it.
hours.
Yeah.
I was so freaking
Cheers.
tired.
See ya.
Bye.
It's all good, Arwen. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you.
I'm waiting for Ariel. I'm waiting for Hasbro to come out with the Hungry Hippo movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I love my. I
Wouldn't
love
be
my-
surprised they do it. They already came out with an Angry Birds movie. They already came out with a
Oh God, I
Didn't
forgot.
Teletubbies
They
have
already
a
did.
freaking
No,
movie,
they
for
already
God's
did
sake?
2. They did 2 Angry Birds movies, and believe it
Yeah.
or not, they weren't
I thought so.
awesome, but they weren't terrible.
They weren't
So who
bad
was-
either. I think I saw the second one.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat was
It
giving
was-
me
Those
shit
it was
one,
cute.
so it's two.
about the weed going to give me the
Uh.
munchies, and I said no. But at least these are pop chips, so they're not like real. But anyway,
Not gonna kill you to death.
Barbecue.
Could go out and mukbang right now.
Oh, LDG gonna
Uh-oh.
go mobile. Mobile and mukbang.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. See. This is
Danny,
a
that's an
great
experience
example.
you must have on your stream is an LDG
Yeah.
mukbang.
You can
Oh,
actually put a
it's at a
counter on the
restaurant.
screen of
I forgot.
Well,
Yeah,
LD being
population.
off screen is a great example, Danny, as to why you need to get yourself a set of wireless headsets.
I told him this. I really tried.
I
Okay,
know.
I tried. Okay, I
need to get
really
a-
did.
Even send me
Not
a
only
link.
did I give him one link, but I gave him. I think I looked up like another headphone for you as well. That was slightly cheaper if you didn't want to pay for the $200 Corsair headphones.
Well, I was going to say, if you want something good, the best wireless right now, without spending an absolute fortune, is Corsair. So,
Yeah. But I got the expensive Corsairs, and I gotta say, I mean, they have their issues. These headphones are not like a godsend. They have their freaking issues. But being able to walk around like I do, still talk.
20-year-old Sony headsets, man.
Yeah, exactly. You got those at a convention for free. Don't lie.
No. I got them at Best Buy for $20. 20 years
Best
ago.
Buy. What a freaking ripoff, Best Buy, dude. Yeah, I can't tell you how I
I
enjoy
literally
like
have
my
a pair of
business.
those exact same headphones in my garage. I can go
Yeah.
grab them right now and show you. Literally.
I
And
love
these aren't
those
much
headphones.
better.
Those are
These
the only
are,
ones I like to use. I tried newer ones. I can't wear them.
These are Audio Technica. So
All right, hey,
only slightly better.
My only beef with these headphones is that the cord is too short.
Where is it? There we go.
But I can't. I would get wireless, but I can't afford the A-rate wireless headsets that LEG's got. There, you can go out to his pool and go swimming in his pool and use them.
Oh wow!
We're taking his dog for a walk.
Do you guys see this bullshit? His very first message is hashtag
ignored by Danny.
How could I ignore you if that's your first message? Dingleberry, where's my super chat?
Oh, did he finally come in?
Yeah, he finally came. Just to give me shit.
All right, look down below.
He's been backstage.
Yeah, he's been backstage.
My
you
bad.
have ignored him.
Look who it is.
It's okay, Salty man. He left me back there for 5 minutes each time I let him log in.
Yeah, I had to poke him too.
Yeah, Jason.
I just figured I'd wait and see how long I would be sitting here before you.
Danny needs a production crew.
I do.
So, LD, I want to thank you for the wide-angle camera because now I don't feel quite as bad about the way my office looks.
Yo, my shit is clean. It just looks a little dirty from your long angle. Okay, I have an operational desk here. Okay, this is my whole desk right here.
No. Office cam kind of blows away anything you're gonna say.
There's a difference between clean and organized.
Okay,
your stuff.
Organize my foot up your ass. Yo, put me on full screen. What is wrong? What is not organized?
Which screen? Hold up. Which one? I got two.
Show the other camera. Show the other camera. We'll tell you.
What's wrong with this?
Okay.
It looks like
honestly, what is wrong with this?
Did you have a twister go through your room there?
I got a twister going through your. What is wrong with this? I don't see anything. So maybe I have a couple treats here. Okay. I go around the wall. It's like a labyrinth. I go around. Don't you see? Do you pay attention when I leave the house? When I leave the room, I walk around.
I question your ability to
I don't
navigate
care about your walking path.
I highly question your ability to navigate a labyrinth, dude.
In fact, the fact that you have a walking path to get in and out that's a statement right there.
This is my office, exactly. Because some people do more than just inside your lazy boy or whatnot. I got areas that have certain things.
Wow. Shots fired just because I have a chair.
Well, I'm jealous about that. I'm on this fucking piece of shit thanks to you.
I just don't want to take a chance of doing what you did on my live stream that one time.
Well,
exactly.
You're like on a lazy boy chair, right, Michael?
Yes, this is literally a lazy boy.
Yeah.
That was called content, by the way, Salty.
Yeah. Which I built a platform with wheels on so that I can roll it in and out from my desk.
Wow. Oh, but wait, there's more. I can actually go, holy shit.
Yes.
Is that a wireless cam?
What's wrong with you?
No,
it's my Ultra 23 Ultra Samsung. It's got a remarkable camera on it, and this is not even the best camera. I can flip it around and show you a better.
Oh, you're connected in as an additional
on a gimbal, and then I just have I have Inuit app, which allows me to share my my webcam to my computer, or I can just directly log in.
And hey, Ariel, how you doing? So, since we were discussing your fish genitalia the other day,
what?
Where did you get the picture of that mermaid that you used?
Oh yeah, Ariel. I don't know if you saw my comment yesterday, but I said that was a banging avatar. I love that avatar. It's nice.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Which
LD? What app did you say you're using on your
S23? Irruin. Okay, so right now I'm not actually using the app. Right now my phone is actually logged in as a separate user into StreamYard. But when I want to just be able to be completely remote, right, and I don't have to do that, it's called, and I'll tell you right now, it's called IRIUN webcam. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
IRIUN webcam. There's a free version. It works just fine, but that lets you have a mobile cell phone as long as you're on the same Wi-Fi, right? You have to be on the same Wi-Fi, and you have to have Irruin on your cell phone, and you have to have it on your computer. And then you can just stay logged in on your computer to like StreamYard or whatever it is. And your phone will use iRuin to transfer the camera image. And it's quite good.
Okay. I've been
Yeah,
looking
Rule
for one
34. That
that's
seems like something that Danny would definitely like. I just took a look at it.
iRuin. It's a blue
Dang.
logo.
What is it? You care to share with the rest of the class?
Oh no, you don't want me to share it with the rest of the class.
Oh, okay.
Not unless you want to get your channel banned.
I mean, I don't even have. I'm not actually. I don't think it's. I don't get copyright claims because it.
No,
literally
it's not a
tells me
copyright thing. It's
I'm
that
not,
Rule
popular.
34. It looks like they have a habit of taking classic cartoon and video game characters and then turning them into porn.
Damn, I knew I liked Ariel. What's your number, girl? You want mine? You need to DM me. Shit. Why you got to do that, man? Why you got to do that? You know I'm not supposed to smoke in the house, but I'm gonna because you're smoking.
But yeah, LD. I've been fishing around trying to find something decent because I got an S21. So
I don't know. I don't know. Ariel.
Work all right as an extra camera. Oh yeah, you're inaudible.
Who, me?
Oh yeah, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
iRuin. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. It's a really good app and it's free. I don't have to get the pro.
Yeah. Well,
I really
Ariel,
wish that
I haven't got to enjoy tuna in like 5, 6, 7 weeks. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Anyway, sorry, Jason.
I really wish
So,
Elgato would release the app they have for the iPhone for Android.
I'm
Does
sure they're
Elgato
coming
have
to
a-
it, but
have
that's
a-
a whole nother.
App for the iPhone.
Yeah, Elgato's got a camera app for the iPhone. So if you got one of those Elgato phone clasps for their multi-mount system, you could actually use your iPhone as an additional camera.
Oh, that's
Or
cool.
iPhone if you had like an older one sitting around or something.
It's going to be less exciting for me to.
Hey, I just got a text message from Jason.
It's going to be.
Oh
a
wow,
whole,
that took a while.
yeah, right, Michael. It's going to be a whole lot less exciting for me to try to raid your channel when you're here with us. So it's not,
Right.
it's not really a raid at that point. It's like
Well, sorry, I'll go away in a minute.
oh no. I love having. I'm so like stoked you're here. This is cool, man. This is my. I've gotten 6 new subscribers since we started this stream, so that's cool. I
Well,
guess.
yeah, you see, what's
Yeah.
better than going around, and I'm being honest here. What's better than going around pimping your channel on other channels is to just be on your channel a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, that actually does work.
Ariel, I
significantly.
would be Ray.
Especially when the channel you're on, like,
Assuming you're an interesting person, like LDG, when he's on his channel, his subscriber count goes down.
LDG would be Slimer. Sorry,
I mean, you
man.
got what? Like, you got like 4 subs when you came on my channel the other night.
Yeah, but
Well, you don't think I was paying attention?
the more and better content you put out, the faster your channel will grow. The less content you put out, then your channel will start to shrink. Once you get to a certain size, like for my channel, like since I'm once you break the 10,000 point,
You're like what 12.7 or 12.6.
like but
Haven't you been
anytime-
shrinking for like 6 months?
longer than that? But that's because
That's what
I was
she
unable
said.
for a while.
I was being generous.
I was unable to put out content. I mean, I was
You
like,
deleted half your channel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that
Michael
wasn't-
Crawford just announced that he has shrinkage.
Yeah, sure did. You freaking removed half your content off your channel.
well, and we've already talked about why that was many times.
Well, why doesn't matter. The fact that you did it and
Right,
you're going to
but
suffer from
I'm
it.
just saying. But then when I was getting ready to start doing new,
Only for the
content-
translation. Answer me now.
yeah,
That's what
I don't
LDG
think let me
reminded
finish
me
the
of.
sentence.
Sorry.
When I was trying to due to the MS, I was unable to put out the content that I wanted to, and so the longer I went where all I was doing was live streams, I would lose subs. And I didn't lose subs because of people actively unsubscribing. I lost subs because what YouTube does, what the algorithm does, the larger your channel is it looks at your channel and it looks at are people actually watching your videos. And if someone hasn't watched one of your videos after a certain amount of time, they just unsubscribe them automatically.
Yeah, there's
No,
actually been a lot of that activity that's gone on.
No, that's true, and that's bullshit. But I will
Yeah.
say, at the top of this video, and I'm still pissed he didn't even make an appearance. I still love him. Johnny Rock is the whole reason I skyrocketed from 120 to 300.
Ariel, does that make Danny
Do what?
What's the lawyer? What's the lawyer's name again? In Ghostbusters? Freaking Christ.
Rick Moranis, that character?
Rick Moranis.
Oh, he was an accountant.
Yeah, he was an accountant lawyer.
Well, he did take night school law. So
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Like, no, he's right. Like in Ghostbusters 2, he was the lawyer because no, he's right. He's right. Yeah.
Lewis
He was
Tully.
Lewis Tully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Danny,
what brought up Lewis Tully? By the way,
well, Ariel made a comment. Since there's 6 of us here, which Ghostbusters character are we? I claimed Ray right away. So
well, Egon for me.
I'm Venkman.
You're totally Egon. No, Michael. Yeah, you're Michael's Egon.
She already got it. She already got it.
I collect scores.
Egon, Salty is Bill Murray.
Jason.
Tim is Ray. Danny being Winston. Okay.
Well, you know, being the only Canadian on here, I have to be obviously.
Yeah.
I think Danny's Ray. I'm sorry. I think Danny's Ray.
No, I don't. I think
either that or Danny's Mr. Peck.
No, you know what? I got the beard. I'll take Peck. I'll take Walter Peck. Yes. But no, I was gonna say I'll take Lewis Tully.
Yes, sir. This man has no penis.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh man. So anyway, I was digging around just to see Danny, and the YouTube partner program is still the minimum requirement for super chats. So
is it? What's that? Is it 1,000?
That's the 1,000.
That's
plus
what I thought. Everybody
hours.
said it was 500.
Yeah. So I don't know what the 5. Yeah. So it's 1,000 subs, 4,000 watched hours
if you're
12 months.
So
isn't there a short monetization and a separate YouTube monetization requirement?
No, you have to be part of the YouTube partner program to be able to monetize.
Yeah, and I can't.
Yeah, no, I know that. But I'm saying if you
apply
monetize as shorts, isn't there different requirements if you monetize off shorts?
I
could have sworn there was like a higher view rate required and a lower sub count required.
Maybe because they're
for
trying to get
for
more
shorts
content to compete with.
Maybe if you're going to add shorts to your channel, but just your basic YouTube partnership.
I did not see an Elgato app for being a webcam type thing. I don't see it.
Oh yeah, just a second.
Because I have the Elgato Control Center for my lights.
Yeah.
So I know it's not that.
Elgato's all right, but they need to catch up on their plugins.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, shit, when YouTube first started, you could have one subscriber and monetize, so.
Well, no, you can monetize. You're already monetized now. It's just you're not pushing it like you're monetized. You have your link for people to freaking send you money.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I can't monetize.
I'm just saying, you're still monetized. No, you are, and you've made some money.
I've made $36.73. Thank you, everybody.
Is that including my $25?
Well, you didn't have to say the number, but sadly, yes.
Oh, fuck.
There, I just sent you the link to the
thanks for doing that.
EpoCam.
You could have lied and said no. I mean,
yes, I could.
Okay, so EpoCam is theirs.
Yeah,
there you go. You guys feel sorry for me
because that was the first thing that came up, but it doesn't say Elgato in the app store.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that belongs to Elgato. Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. There's more than just those apps you can download. You just got to find them.
Yeah, no, but it's just on the iPhone. If you've got iPhones, then it just kind of
the exclusive makes iPhone. But there are other apps.
But if you've got Elgato hardware, it just kind of makes it more sublime. But
that's too funny.
Yeah, I like what Elgato's doing, but I don't like how they're trying to.
So, Ariel, what's up?
Be exclusive.
You want a WhatsApp? You want my WhatsApp number?
So Jason, ignore the link that's coming into Skype right now. I just needed to send it somewhere in order to get it on the computer.
What are you talking about with the exclusive angle, LD?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have to be within Elgato to use Elgato. You can't have third party
555 on the West Coast, y'all.
Unless it's on the Elgato plugin. The Elgato has their own Play Market.
Yeah, it's
right?
proprietary. Is what you're saying.
Proprietary Play Market that only they support. You can't just get like a third party app and work with Elgato.
That word
reminded me of Spider-Man.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, they have a full SDK, and you can build whatever you want, and you just list it through their
but is it available yet? Are there popular third-party apps on Google Play Store that use Elgato equipment that's not from Elgato or provided by the Elgato marketplace?
Oh, now that I can't give you an intelligent
That's what I'm
answer
talking
to,
about.
But
whether or not something is popular,
you see what I'm saying? Like I can go onto the Google App Store, and I can get programs that will work with whatever. Like that's how I got the app that runs that runs my webcam. I don't have to have a Mac or whatever, it just download it. It works. It works fine.
Yeah, I guess
I don't have to have an account with Elgato. I don't have to have any of that. It's click, play, run.
You just have a half to 1 second delay. It's really weird. The words coming out of your mouth don't match your lips, but it's okay.
Wait, on this one or on this one?
There's like a 500 millisecond delay.
Yeah,
or like a half a second.
StreamYard has a half a second delay built into it. You got to understand that my phone right now,
I don't know,
is not using iRuin. My phone is on Chrome on your StreamYard. You let my phone in. So if there's a delay, it has to be on StreamYard.
No. You know what it is because your audio right now is coming through your Free the Sheep studio.
Yes,
exactly.
Okay, that would also do it. And this one's coming sooner. So if I do something like this. Hi everybody, how you doing?
That's
now you're 100%.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, but the other one sounds better, so I'll deal with.
But that has nothing to do with that program. That just has because my phone is a separate device.
2 streams and everything. Yeah.
But StreamYard has an automatic 1 second to a second and a half delay built into it.
No.
We're all different. No, I trust me. If you go back to your live stream,
I was saying no to Ariel. Salty stream starts in 3 minutes. I only committed to 6 p.m. So we're gonna raid with.
I don't have a stream going yet.
Oh well, you're supposed to.
Oh. Well, I'm trying to install the Elgato camera hub right now. So.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could listen to Salty while he's live, and berate the hell out of him here.
That's fine because then I'll be able to ignore you completely.
Exactly. At least
you
because
do that
I love
anyway.
being able to speak on somebody else's channel.
Now, actually, LD, one of the things that's kind of funny that I'm surprised you're not doing is using the camera feed from the phone and the camera feed from the office.
Putting in OBS?
Running them all through OBS and then just using a single audio
I used to do that. Trust me, dude. I'm 2 buttons away from blowing your mind in OBS. I'm just not doing it right now. No. He never saw he doesn't know who I am. He hasn't watched my live streams back in the day. I had effing chaos on my freaking stream, dude. I got OBS inside and out, freaking tripping this and advertisements left and eBay sales on the right-hand side and coming up streams on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I felt.
I need your help with that.
Backgrounds, trippy backgrounds, cool effects, being able to play. Be able to play a movie
cool
like
vertigo issues.
Justice League on YouTube and not get struck. Yeah, like totally.
Yeah, no, when I was helping Mike with some stuff back, whatever it was, a couple odd months ago now, I fell down the OBS rabbit hole, and then the other day I finally decided to go pick up a Stream Deck, and then that just added to the rabbit hole.
I just got
I've got the Mark II that size. Yeah.
That's how I can do cool shit like this. Hey, Bird, how you doing?
What? Every fucking time. Say hi to my package. Estados Unidos Español. What the fuck does that even mean?
I went full blown.
Is that from his UPS rant?
Yes.
I love that rant.
I memorialized
That is, like,
that
the
stream.
best
Were you
rant
there for
on
that
the
live
internet.
when it happened?
No, but he posted it as a separate
Oh,
clip, and I
yes.
watched it immediately and died.
I made a remix. of that rant. It was so boss or whatever you want to call the word is. I made a remix of it, and I put the Dumb and Dumber. What was it? Dumb and Dumber when he was delivering the package in the beginning of the movie.
That was Ace Ventura.
What was that?
Yeah,
Ace Ventura. Okay,
Yeah.
it was that beginning scene where he's kicking the box down the way, and it's every single. Oh wait, shit! Damn it! God damn it!
Every fucking time.
I swear that line right there was golden. the perfect line, dude. I swear to God. I mean, the only thing close to that I think he said was
So you're saying I should have an OnlyFans account for my feet?
that was a good one.
Although, if they're well manicured, it's frightening that he could actually make some money off of that.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
Do you have like? I know you can have 3 of those. Do you have like one whole
What?
subsection
3?
devoted to bird?
No, each button can have a folder, which in turn turns into a whole nother.
Which
you
can have more
infinite.
folders and folders.
You can have
and
more folders within folders.
And
within
if you want to
folders.
go completely insane, you can have multiple profiles. So your whole
Yes.
front page is nothing but profile selections,
Yep.
and each profile can go off into infinity. Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty silly. I mean,
Well,
I
not
absolutely
silly.
love it.
It's programmed half correctly.
Oh
and
no,
that's the way
no!
computers
When I
should
say
be,
silly, I
infinite
mean
within
it in a
infinite.
good way because I
Good way,
got
okay.
this. Yeah, I got this because I'm a full-time app dev, so I got this with more than one reason.
Did you get the
in
phone
mind,
app
so-
adaptation to it?
No, because
I know, I
it's an
didn't want that either.
annual
I was just
fee.
curious.
It's an annual fee.
But no. Stream Deck has the app for the phone, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got to pay the subscription.
You have to pay for that
Yeah,
through Elgato.
yeah.
Oh wow!
It's freaking.
Thought it
It's
was
of
free.
it's of the balls, man. I saw that and I'm like,
Of
no.
the balls.
Wow.
Of the balls. I love that. I'm gonna take that.
Balls.
Yeah, I was unimpressed. If you go onto not PayPal, if you go onto the Play Store, it's like $35 a year or something like that.
Hey Tim, Aerial Ballet is asking you a question. Oh,
Yep.
he's
I just saw.
I mean, and don't forget when I say dollars, I
The
could be
lighting
talking
sucks,
Canadian
Tim.
bucks. So
lower it a little
There we
bit.
go. That's a little better.
Lower. Yep. There you go.
Why don't you make them bigger?
Oh yeah, that would make sense, right?
That might help.
Hold up. Hold please. There we go.
This is called Gundam.
There you go.
One
Ariel.
Book, as it says on the top of the book.
There you go. Dope.
Yes, Ariel.
You can just
Tim
have a
gets a
couple
hard
LEDs.
on for anything Gundam.
yeah, well, you install it, LD, and then as soon as you go in, they come for the money. It's $379 a month or $32.99.
Oh, see, that's bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just that's the kind of shit I'm talking about too. Like, you don't have a free version of it because they're
I-
only
I'd
limited
pay-
who can
I'd
get
Michael, you
it.
got a
50
question on the
bucks.
screen.
What's that? I was looking at something else.
What does your shirt say?
Oh, it says my shirt is brighter than your future.
Wow.
Wow. How you enjoying
yeah.
Star Trek Strange New Canon, by the way, Salty?
Well, I appreciate if you call by his proper name.
It is his proper name because that's exactly what it is. The last 2
Okay, then I'm not
episodes we
gonna
saw
answer your question.
0
You're
Strange
not
New
gonna-
Worlds and we saw plenty of Strange New Canon. So you know
Yeah,
what? Just
so-
like
so
people
I'm
call
not gonna
Pepsi
bother-
Coke,
I'm not gonna
I'm gonna
bother
call it
answering you if you're
Strange
gonna
New
say
Canon.
what- yeah.
Come on now, give it some effort, Salty. I love you, by the way.
He's just trying
Danny.
to poke the bear.
Well, I don't get a chance on his channel because he feels overpowered to say LD, LD, LD. Shut the hell up.
Because you dominate the conversation too much.
No, I don't. I barely
Yeah,
do.
you do. Oh, I got it.
Okay.
You
I
really
only
do.
dominate when I need to dominate.
If you had
I
said
let
if you had
Danny
said no,
and
I don't.
everybody here.
Hey, do we need to remind you of of a little rant somebody had on Mr. Londell's stream a couple? What was that last Saturday?
Oh, you? You mean
Yeah,
you?
me blowing up at your fucking ass.
Tim, you
All
got a
right.
question on the screen, buddy.
Oh. Not Well, I honestly, there actually is a model for Mechagodzilla, but it's not. I don't think it's by Bandai. But I'm not really. I don't really collect the Godzilla stuff. Well, if somebody got me one, I would.
Let me tell you something. If we see that, I will be the killer commentator. Yeah, I just need a play-by-play guy to sit next to me, and
I
I'll
have
call
no
it.
problem.
They can do it.
I'm down for that. You can
And
make
I
a
would-
celebrity
LED.
death match, Salty versus LDG. I will
Yeah,
stick my pickle so far up his salty ass.
sounds delicious. Dig it. Yeah.
I think that's Michael.
You know, that's just weird, man.
And the fact that I believe you're just
If I
a
was in
different
a
version of me,
wrestling match
Salty,
with you,
that's
I
even
would
more
not try
disturbing.
to insert things in your ass. I'm just
No,
saying.
that's why
He's gonna
that's
turn
why
that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy
you
ass.
candy ass. I have that. You're lucky I walked.
See, this is why, you know, I've always said wrestling was gay. Well, you guys are proving it.
Oh, well, that's
So,
inclusive.
hey, are you gonna? I didn't mean to hijack. The whole point of this was to.
I'm
like,
already live, dude.
Oh well, let's feed into your stream. Are you guys ready? Are we all ready to?
Oh, let's just keep this a multi-stream.
Let's
yeah.
let's raid his ass.
All he
Yeah,
has
the
to do is
music
share his.
playing right now.
Stream sniping.
All he
Nice.
has to do is share the screen of the live
I'm not
stream.
sharing the screen. You
No,
want
yeah, I don't
And
wanna
you'll
do
be
that.
able to have you'll be able to have a god honest
LD.
live stream.
Hey, we dropped down from 24
See?
to 10.
Of
I
course.
say we take our 10 sorry asses over to Salty's channel, and we anyway.
All right,
Look
man.
at
Hey,
you
congrats on
smoking,
300, bro. Seriously.
Thank you, man. Yeah,
And,
hopefully
we'll get you
I'm
to
gonna
500, and I tell you, it gets a lot easier, slightly, only slightly.
only slightly. That's what
I
I've
know
heard.
it's easier,
Yeah.
but only slightly.
I don't dominate, only a little, and also it's super easy, but only slightly.
All right. Well, I guess thank you all for showing up, and I'll see you over on Salty's channel.